Well, we are live. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Dude, you should
Uh-oh.
add a second pizza timer for when you start eating the pizza for how fast you can eat the pizza.
Yeah, hold on. I think my mic
If
is
I
fucked
eat-
up.
It goes from a countdown to a speed run.
If I eat the whole pizza in under 5 minutes, do I get inspiration?
No.
Damn.
You get
How about 4
anti-inspiration.
You get disadvantage on any roll of your choosing.
Yeah.
What if he starts choking though? Like you got to give him something.
Yeah, what if it's
on,
funny?
right?
What if it's funny?
What if he?
I don't think
what
I
if
would
he
find that
passes
very
out live
funny.
on stream, choking on a piece of pepperoni.
I don't think I would find that funny. I think it would be just
It's a
concerning.
way to go.
Is
If he was
okay?
fine at the
My
end?
It's how
my
all
mic
Italians pass
volume.
on.
Okay, my mic volume seemed a little fucked up. Hopefully, it's good now. Here, say something real quick. Anyone?
Something real quick.
Your mom.
Hello.
Anyone?
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We didn't play last week because we had some company last minute come over on Sunday last week. So, we are back now, though. And what happened last time?
It's been a hot
Bear.
Bear.
Looks like we got in a fight.
You were in a fight against.
did get in a fight.
Nah.
You should see the other guy.
Against the giants here, and
The New
they
York Giants.
it was going all right until you guys are actually beating the shit out of Arna, the mage that they have, who is but he's pretty powerful, and you basically just had him like, what was it? You had him slowed or confused? I can't remember.
And he was
bas-
confused and
Yeah.
slowed.
Yeah, and he just like couldn't do anything. And then he like I'm not gonna tell you how close he was to death, but he was pretty close. And then he finally had a break in combat for a moment, and you even took his focus away. But luckily, he had a spell that he could do even without having a material that doesn't have a material component, which is his 9th level spell that he knows, or at least one of them, because he might know more than one. But he used his 9th level spell slot to stop time. He did a time
Oh
stop.
yeah.
Yeah, he literally stopped time. He pulled a JoJo part 3, and then he
Don't stream yourself.
and then he and yeah, from your guys' perspective, he just blinked out of existence because he either ran away or teleported away while time was frozen, and that made things a little more complicated. I believe so. Duncan, you have the crystal, and didn't you start putting the castle down towards the ground gently?
Yes. That
Yeah.
was, I don't know how many turns ago that was. It was a couple.
It was a couple, yeah.
Like 5
And
or
it'll
6
take a while till it hits the ground. But, yeah. The, meanwhile, back in this corridor, the main doors to this building had started to open up, and this frost giant came in. You had, Raquel cast a wall of fire to keep them out, and then Big Riley Senior, rather, started fighting you guys. But you recognized who he was. You knew who he was. You told him that his son was like a wizard for your guys' forces, and he was so proud that he just he had a change of heart, and now he's holding off the intruder, the intruding forces from coming through the wall of fire.
This won't backfire.
Surely not.
And then, around that point in time, the big leader giant, whose name is Gorm, he used some sort of magic or something to blast through the rubble. You had the rubble just basically blew out of the way, and him and his ogres there have started charging up the stairs. Bree basically went in to face them, summoned some bears, and turned herself into a bear. I think it was basically she was intending to do a wild shape, right? Like a normal one.
Yeah.
But instead, Bree had been bitten by a werebear the day before, and
That was only yesterday.
chose to risk not having it be restored, or lesser restoration to get rid of it or anything. And so Bree all of a sudden had an awakening of power. As she turned into a bear, she turned into a bear fully. It wasn't just like a wild shape thing. She turned into a massive 15-foot tall Elden Ring rune bear type bear. And we're going to see how that works out. Because there's a lot of power coursing through her body that she's not used to being able to control. And we're going to see how that plays out.
Didn't you say also get a new character sheet?
Yes, for now, though,
yeah.
I didn't make a full character sheet right now. But what I did do is I added a special attack at the bottom of your attacks list.
Oh, no.
And, yeah. For right now, well, we'll get to that on your next turn. That was the last thing we had happen last time. And it's about to be Talvo's turn, but first, we do actually have the ally actions before we get to Talvo. So what did you guys want to do there as I get some of these sheets open that I forgot to have open?
Excellent.
Who was our last one? I guess.
The rats? No.
I have no idea. Are these ogres? Oh wait, whoops. These ogres are angry, right? They were not dissuaded by Riley Senior.
Yeah, these ones didn't seem to really care.
Okay. Maybe we do. Where is it? Oh, that's cantrip. I'm stupid and dumb.
Who do we have as our...
Well, we have, we have Rakiel, Feyor, Riley, and Bunkus and Funkus.
No.
You know what? We might as well use the rats again. Unless they were the last one, but I don't know if they were.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Oh, it must have been Wall of Fire, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wall of Fire.
Okay. Then let's,
Let's rats.
all in favor of, ratting... Wait, how far away do they have to be?
30 feet.
30 feet? We'll wear them.
The Bree's a lot bigger
Bree.
now, so
Right now they're like...
True.
much bigger.
Yeah,
They're like here, though, right?
Yeah, I think they ran off of Bree when she started turning into a bear because they were afraid. They're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Okay, well then I think we rat this guy.
The ogre in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Yeah, that sounds
Rat. Let's rat.
Okay.
Rats!
I just gotta remember how that works. He has to make a check, right?
Yeah, it's a DC 20
Oh
dex
god, okay, that's not good for him.
save. Exactly.
Yeah, no, he literally can't succeed that, yeah. Also, my stomach is bothering me, so I will be right back. I apologize. My stomach's been bothering me a little bit today. Quick little impromptu break. Here, you guys can entertain...
Shit. Fart down my room.
Entertain chat.
Yeah, you
I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mute. You guys can entertain chat. I'll be right back. Like 2 seconds.
So what am I gonna do? Can I zip my way?
Oh yeah, well, wait.
Do you want me to zip in there?
Okay, Bree
Do you
just
want me to go?
became
Want me to
bear.
go over? Yeah. I might not be like very keen to walking past Bree until we confirm that she's like a cool giant
Cool bear. Yeah. I think you go here and you shoot. I mean, it sounds right.
Shoot. Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Anyway,
shoot this guy. But
Hi, chat. I don't have chat open, so.
Gamers, welcome to the...
Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play, episode 647. Today we will be building the Nether portal.
But no, we're building the Aether portal today.
Oh, true.
It's your
Oh,
water bucket.
yeah. You're close, though.
Make sure to hit that bell, rate 5 stars.
Subscribe as well.
Herobrine haunted my world?
Follow me on
Oh,
MySpace.
sexual.
What?
18 plus, almost killed in real life.
Anyone want to see my Bed Wars highlight comp? This is a weird.
Oh, hey, look, there's two beds next to each other. Aha, aha. Anyway, that was good there.
Chad, are you laughing yet? I don't hear any laughing.
You can put your beds together in Pal World. I think that's pretty cool.
True. I downloaded Power World and played for like 10 hours, and then I haven't touched it in a week. I should touch
That's
it.
kind of how it was for me. I touched it and I went.
I was never too big on it.
It was an extended touch.
Me for real.
And then I started playing with a friend on a multiplayer world after having like binged it for like 12 hours. And, oh yeah, let's just do another 8 hours on a fresh account on a new world. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna do a play-by-play of the Super Bowl, so they get DMCA'd.
Who's even playing in the Super Bowl?
I don't know, two racist teams. Yeah,
Kansas and
the 49ers and the Chiefs. What a
Yeah.
pair. Anyway. Oh, the 49ers just got 3 points right now. Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, sports.
Are they called the 49ers because of the 49th parallel?
No,
Rush,
because
the
of
Gold
the
Rush, yeah.
minor 49er.
I just want whichever team Taylor Swift is on to not win.
No, I'm very with naming teams after their longitude or latitude. Like, I think that's a great idea.
Honestly, I'd go hard. Because then you could have like the 49th like parallel tournament, you know.
It's perfect for the. It's perfect for like the utopian, countryless world.
Yeah.
Where all borders are erased
lines.
and there's no sense of cultural identity. It's all locations.
Yeah, so you have like the 40, like the 49, or the 40 degrees north tournament where you have like, let me see, like Denver, Salt Lake City, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, you know. And
Then you
they
could do
compete.
like a battle royale.
Yeah,
you just
whoever.
keep closing in the longitude and latitude as a storm.
And
circle.
then whichever teams win, that's like that is where like their longitude and latitude is where the finale is held.
Yeah.
That's world building right there. Alright, I gotta go get my pizza in before Britsha starts his timer.
I made the mistake of opening Twitter, the platform formerly known as Twitter. And I don't know, it's I guess I understand kind of the vitriol that there is towards I mean no, I understand it towards the Chiefs because, you know, it makes sense, but the 49ers because 1849 had no idea. People hate them too. That is crazy.
But like the gold rush was not exactly the best time period for the native populations in those areas.
Yeah.
So sort
Did
of
not
the
know
same
that.
thing. Also, but I do.
Actually, I could have guessed that. But
I want them to win just because Taylor Swift is with the Chiefs.
fair enough.
Oh, sorry. I just landed from my private jet from the kitchen to put my pizza.
True.
Okay, when
Are you
Britsha
gonna
is-
sue me for like keeping track of that?
How dare you? I need Britsha to start his timer so I can start this pizza.
Okay. Ugh.
Holy shit, he's still
Sorry.
alive.
I'm back. What do you guys do?
We have such an entire new religion of sports based on longitude
Yeah.
and latitude.
Yep. We're also getting you banned for copious amounts of racial slurs.
Oh god, okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Hot mic.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. So, the ogre has failed its dexterity check or a save.
Rhuk.
So it is now. What is it? It loses its whole turn.
Its whole turn.
That's
You
right.
you thought that one through when you made that.
Yeah, yeah. The rats crawled up it, and now it's just going like, just like pounding at its feet around the rats. And you see Blunk just go like, "Wah!" as his tail gets stepped on, but he's fine.
I'll grow it back or something.
Yeah.
That's how rats work.
It is now Talvo's turn. Talvo, you just saw Bree turn into a massive bear.
Yeah, I did.
The rights of bear arms.
Where did... There it is. Is that like a
Oh my god.
bonus action dash to like move at all here? So yeah, I'm gonna move 30 and then yeah, let's go like right there. That'll work.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot at the guy who just lost his turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Absolutely. He's wearing like no armor basically. Like, he's got like a loincloth and that's it basically.
Now, here's the question: is Bree still an ally or not?
Yes.
Do I get my he's
Yeah.
like my sneak attack?
She is still an ally. She's just an ally that is in a bit of a confused state of mind right now. But it still counts for that.
Good thing too.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. And as you hit, this guy had already been hit. He was actually already visibly wounded. And you just get thunk, right in between the eyes. And he just falls down, just instantly dead.
Rip. Good thing he lost his
Not rough
turn.
terrain.
Okay, so that one falls down. His body probably rolls down the steps out of the way.
I think that should make it difficult terrain for the other ogre.
Here, I'll make him. The other one has to make a dex saving throw. If he gets below a 10, he'll fall down.
Can you jump
Shit!
over? Can you jump over?
Let's go.
Yeah, he tries to jump over. He fails. He is now on the ground.
He face plants.
Yeah, he face lands. Okay, he's prone.
Did not pass the Donkey Kong check.
Is that all you do, Talvo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But hey, here's the thing. Him being prone works out alright for his ally, for Gorm. Because Gorm is now going to jump over him, like literally vault over him. Gorm is big enough, and the hallway is big enough that he can do it. And he actually is going to, like, kind of just go... Like, he has a sword out, a massive fucking greatsword that's about as tall as he is. And he just goes... And, like, lurches and leaps forward. And he literally, as he does so, kicks the ogre that's on the ground out of the way, knocking that one further down the stairs. The ogre like rolls down the steps. He's like, which I will say takes one of his attacks. It replaces one of his attacks. He's basically doing a shove attack on his ally. But he leaps forward, and there is like a cold but calculated rage in his eyes as he just looks at you all and says, "You've caused me enough problems. Time to die." And he has 2 more attacks. He has 3 attacks total. He used 1 to kick his own ally out of the way. And his massive greatsword comes swinging in at Bree. Alright, Bree. Here we go. Does a 30 hit? Yeah. By the way, your AC for now, we're going to say... What is your AC normally, Bree? Oh, you're muted, Britsha.
You're muted.
19.
Okay, actually, wait, here's a question. I think your armor might be broken because you didn't do a normal Like, Wild Shape turns your armor into part of you. Like, it melds into your fur or whatever. But I'm curious... Oh, God, does Lycanthropy... Let's go see. Let me see something real quick. I think it might, like... I think I'm gonna... What I'm gonna say, Britsha, is that as your, like, body just contorts and goes... muscle bulging out, the rest of you would hear, like, a snap as armor is really snapping apart. And so the armor that Bree was wearing goes flying off, and it's not fully broken, but like it snaps at the joints or whatever. Because I think Bree had like half plate or something like that, or breastplate, something like that. And so it's not like full plate, which would just kind of all be ripped apart. It said like some of the weaker chain parts snap, and the armor goes flying in different directions. So Bree,
I need you to realize you have to take this to its logical conclusion. When Bree turns back, she's gonna be completely naked.
Well, we'll get to...
We didn't have to think about it. We
We'll
didn't have to.
We'll get to that when we get to it, I guess.
If
But
you have it one way, you have to have it the other way. There's a reason the whole shorts always stay on.
So here's what I will say though, is that your hide of your bear form, Bree, is very tough. So it's not like your AC is going down to 10, which is what it is for a human that, default. It is going to be, I'm going to say it's actually going to be a 15. So your AC is temporarily at least at a 15 instead of a 19. And yeah, Gorm comes in with the greatsword and goes whack, and it will do 33 damage with the first hit. It is triple the damage dice of a normal greatsword because it is about 3 times as big. And then the second attack comes in. It's a 28, so also a hit. And that one, wow, and that one does another 33 damage as he just goes whoosh. And you can tell that it's also a magic weapon, which is contributing to why it's extra damage.
So if I magically make a greatsword that is 10 times as big as a normal greatsword,
if you can wield it, can you? That is it for him.
So what about do I do con size the 2 bears?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah. Which the DC would be.
You should get advantage from
16.
being a bear.
Yeah.
Your bear
Your
dice.
brethren.
What is your
Do
constitution?
you have a closer tie to them?
What is your constitution right now?
Your bear.
20?
It's 18.
18. Okay, it wouldn't go higher than that then, because yeah, werebears typically are actually lower than that, so it's just gonna stay at 18. Okay, and it actually those are actually fails because it is 33 damage, which means the DC to beat was 16, and so the bears vanish. Poof, poof.
Oh.
The bears vanish as Bree just can't contain her rage after being hit. Like, roar! It is now the Frost Giant's turn. The Frost Giant actually tries to push through the flames, taking some damage in the process. We don't need to worry about that, though, because he isn't actually going to make it through. Because Big Riley, even though Big Riley is a good bit shorter than the Frost Giant. The Frost Giant is maybe 12, 13 feet tall. Big Riley's like, 9 or 10. But Big Riley, is on the safe side of the flames. And just goes, just like puts his shoulder into it and bashes the Frost Giant, who's having to struggle through the flames already, and knocks him back. So the Frost Giant, oh yeah, he's also, what is he, he's slowed, or is he, I can't remember. Or no, is he hypnotic? Is he hypnotic patterned?
Actually, none of what you said happened because he's hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, actually true. Yeah, no, was he hypnotic pattern or was it slow? I can't remember. It was one.
No, it was the square, so it was hypnotic pattern.
Okay, yeah. Then no, he doesn't do anything. Shit. The other ogre, the other ogre down here, gets up and then is kind of confused. He doesn't know what to do because he's kind of trapped in there now by his leader.
He kind of stands behind Gorm, looking scary, like. Rrr.
Yeah.
What do we do,
Actually, you know
boss?
what? Technically, he would have had a few javelins on him, so he'll take a javelin, and he's gonna chuck it at you, Adau. He's gonna try to sneak it by the side of the two big dudes.
That's mean.
Does Bree count as half cover?
No.
I don't think I need it.
I
I am my own half cover. Never mind. I'm not.
Wait, but what's the range? Because how far is he? He would have disadvantage. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, let's go.
Javelins have low range. Shit. Okay.
Let's go!
So he chucks a big old javelin, like it's much bigger than a normal one, and it goes cling and clatters along the floor next to you.
Does it do double damage?
To be
'Cause it's
fair,
much
he
bigger than a normal
wasn't
one.
just trying to sneak it down the hall. He was also going upstairs as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It is actually double the damage dice, but that's not necessarily all because of the weapon size. It's because the size of the thing lobbing it. You know.
True, yeah, true.
Okay. Okay. It's now Arna's turn, and he is not in the combat right now. You don't know where he is or what he's doing, but yeah. Adau, your turn.
I'm scared. Can you move this? The spiritual weapon? How
Mhm.
far can that go? Go 20 feet.
20 feet. Yeah.
And it can't even be anywhere in here. I guess it floats.
It could be like
Can I have it
above.
above Bree?
Doesn't it
Yeah.
fly?
Yeah, there's like some
Yeah, it
space
does.
above. There's a little bit of headroom, so.
Okay. Then, get hecked. I guess that's not a hit.
That is
20.
not a hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's wearing full plate, or like I don't know. It's a little different for him because he's a giant, but yeah, he's fully armored up.
Yeah. That's concentration, right? It's gotta be. It's
I believe
not.
so. Oh, it's enough.
How many turns do we have left? It's because it's a minute duration.
Yeah.
Probably 7.
Did we have that many turns of combat? Did
I think
we
it's only
just
been-
I didn't-
walk up, stab
I didn't-
that guy?
I think this
Yeah,
was
I
the.
had it.
We've
This
had,
was
like,
probably
3 or
the
4.
third round or second. It was just probably the second or third round with it, so it's
Yeah.
still got a lot left.
Okay. Cool. I guess it doesn't even matter because it's not concentration. So I'm gonna slow centered here.
Okay, so you slow the two of them, or try. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gorm. Well, what is it? Wisdom. Gorm will try to make it. Let's see. He does.
Oh man.
He only has a +2. He got lucky. And then the ogre will probably fail. I think it needs to get a nat 20, and it didn't. So yeah, the ogre is slowed.
Which changes nothing. Okay. That is my turn. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Big Riley, who, like I said, is just like basically guarding the entrance here. As he's doing that, like a couple of the like berserker warriors try to run through the flames, like, "Argh!" And he just takes like his club or whatever and just goes whack and whacks them back into the flames, holding them at bay easily. The Frost Giant might be a little bit more of a threat, but again, the Frost Giant and several of the warriors are hypnotic patterned. So, Helios, it's your turn. You just saw Bree take a beating from Gorm with his massive greatsword.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
But
I
other
could
than
probably
that,
morph into a bear.
I feel like that I had authority when there was 2 more bears. I think you're a
Yeah.
little late for the bear party.
Damn. Just let's go with the classic. We'll brain blast him.
okay.
Let's
so
get a
do
read on how smart he is.
Yeah, do the old Biden blast at him. You go, and let's see. Intelligence saving throw. Let's see how he can do, if he can handle it. Does not have a very good intelligence saving throw. Okay. What he will do, though, is he has this thing called Legendary Resistance. The way I use it, I think I've talked about it before. Normally, it's just a free save. The way I do it is that instead of being free, he just gets a reroll. He basically has inspiration on it. So he will use it, and let's see. It probably won't make a difference. It did make a difference.
It did?
And so I would say it was a chance. It wasn't guaranteed. He is, and yeah, he just in a moment, like he basically just goes like braces himself mentally and overcomes it. So he still takes half the damage, but he's not incapacitated.
Are you unsettling words him first, Helios?
I have 2 inspirations left.
Unsettling words counts as an inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, I can't just
Yeah.
really insult people, which is sad.
yeah, it's limited. So
Oh, I thought bonus action for you. My bad.
well, it is
No,
a bonus
it's a
action,
bonus
but it's
action to
also
use it, but it
it's like a spell
expends-
slot.
Oh.
It still has another resource.
So
right?
it's both. Okay.
Yeah. so that's why I don't use it as often as I do.
All right. So you
Otherwise,
fail.
I'm gonna
So,
save it for a more dire moment.
yeah, you fail that, but you do hit him with a little bit of damage. That's the. Oh, he took some damage from like the falling rocks and stuff, which I did apply. And I think maybe you got to hit on him at some point. But yeah, he is still mostly unhurt. And it is now going to be
I'll just stay where I
Bree's
am.
turn.
Yeah, movement wise.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. It's now going to be Bree's turn.
Pizza time.
But there's still the timer. They're early.
Yeah.
Well, they're also a bear, so they're not in control. So we're talking to Bear Bree, not regular Bree.
Well, we're going to see, actually. Once Britsha's back, we're going to do a roll to determine what Bree does.
Oh, she has control in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Give me a second here.
Does Bree's health pool stay the same in lycanthrope form?
Yes, unlike a wild shape, where it doesn't, where you get a new health pool. Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's technically still hurting.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I just looked, by the way. Yeah, okay. So the way it works, by the way, is that Bree's strength becomes 19, which I'm just going to round up to 20. Which is what that attack that I gave Bree is based on. So that works. Okay, that's what I figured. So, Britsha. Britsha's back with peace.
That computer screen so unhurriedly.
What's up, Britsha?
My pizza time.
Britsha, here's what we need you to do. I need you to roll me a d4. And on a 1, Bree will not be able to control who she targets. On a 2, 3, or... Okay. On a 2, 3, or 4, you can choose your target as normal. However, as you start your as you start your turn, you get a little bit of mental control back. However, you realize, what I will say, Britsha, is that Bree can try to revert. Right now, Bree cannot cast spells because she's in bear form. She can attack with her new claw attack that she has access to, which she gets 2 of if she does. She can, do other stuff potentially, maybe. But what I will say is that if Bree wants to revert back to human form, it would take her action and be a check that she might not even succeed.
Is she, currently conscious, what the situation is?
Yeah, she realizes, oh shit, I'm a bear.
Okay, and she's like, hell yeah. And she wants to try her bear powers.
Okay, so she's just gonna go run claw at Gorm.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you get 2
Just shove
attacks.
him down the stairs.
Okay, that's a hit. The first one is a hit, barely making it through his armor, but finding a gap. And then you should just be able to...
Embarrassingly.
Yeah, you should be able to click on it. It should... Just like a normal attack. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and it is 2d8 damage. And yeah, so you go... And then you get another one. Okay, and that one is unfortunately a miss. His AC is 21.
Oh, wow.
So the second one is barely a miss. However, guess what? Not that it probably would matter, but he needs to make a con save. Okay. He saves against the lycanthropy. Not that you would know.
Bears.
The what?
I can turn more people into bears.
Yeah. You can start a whole bear cult and everything if you want.
That's the compulsion.
Scratch the rest of us, and then we can put on.
But it
Yeah,
doesn't
full
like.
bears.
But you're not going to notice right away. It took it took overnight for it to take effect on you. So
We could have Bree infect our entire retainer.
That
the castle.
But maybe not all of
be
them
a
have the same sort of
flying bear
willpower that
cult.
Bree has.
that
you know?
is that's something to consider. But anyways, before Talvo goes, it's the ally turn. So Blunkus and Funkus are the ones who just went.
Can I attack Bunkus and Funkus?
Why would you want to?
To turn them into bears so I could fight alongside my rats.
I would say in combat that would be risky. You might accidentally like just crush one of them. But out of
Yeah,
combat,
okay.
maybe.
Alright.
Wereboar
The rat
rats.
turning into a
I don't know if that
werebear.
actually even works, but you know.
Bear rat.
Anyway,
30 times your own size.
yeah, like these
Maybe
tiny
more
little,
than that, more than that.
these little rat-sized bears, like. Wah!
I think we want to have
So-
Rakiel do a spell.
Rat king.
Is okay. Well, is that firewall concentration?
It is
That's
concentration.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No haste, unfortunately. However,
What if we Feor?
he basically just taunts, right?
Yeah.
Could he take 3 attacks from Gorm? Probably not.
I don't know. I'm not. All I see is it gives a disadvantage on anybody but him. I mean, I guess I could also just nosh him and run away.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
the same effect.
I guess where is Feor? Well, you know, actually no.
He's
I'm gonna
within
guess
running
Gorm is a
distance.
spellcaster.
Yeah.
I think Fireball
About
at 4th level.
Yeah.
Do we agree with this course of action?
Fireball.
but
Okay. Fireball at 4th level. So basically just incinerating the ogre and Gorm. Those whoosh, a big fireball erupts. And yeah, at 4th level gets 1 extra damage die, so it's I believe 9d6. If someone
96 damage. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
9d6 damage, and the
he's got him.
the DC would be like, he's decently high level. It would be like, oh god, what would the DC be? I don't remember the past what I've used. I think it's like 17 or 18. I think it's 18 is what I said in the past. So yeah, it's 18 DC. We'll say ogre 1 away, but does fail, and Gorm.
That's a bad roll.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Bruh.
Good thing you're not rolling, haha.
Gorm
Oh,
failed,
let's
and he's
go.
a +9, bruh.
Let's roll better.
Oh yeah, the ogre. Wait, does the ogre fail automatically from slow? I can't remember.
Oh, he's slowed? Yeah, I think you automatically fail deck saves.
It's either that or disadvantage, but
No, never mind. I
what's
want
it?
this -2 penalty.
yeah. So he wasn't that close. So either way, they both take full damage. Gorm isn't going to use one of his legendary resistances here. It's not worth it. And like he even sees the fireball coming. Like he sees it as it starts erupting, and just kind of resigns himself to taking a hit. So he takes the full damage. That's a really low roll, though. What the fuck? 4 1s.
I know, it's really
3
bad.
2s. That is so bad. Okay, but either way, he does take the full 22 damage, and so does the ogre. Talvo, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Do you have any giant slaying arrows?
No, I think I used the last one. I only had the one.
Damn.
I do have purple worm poison. I think that's just extra damage, though. I don't think that's a status effect.
Yeah.
Damage is always good.
Well, then I will just... Yeah, I think I will use my item interaction by poison.
Yeah, well, that uses your full action, but the benefit the benefit is
I
that
get
it
3
exactly
arrows.
3 arrows, and it lasts like a minute if you like until it wears off. So like you have a whole minute to use 3 arrows, which is a long time.
So yeah, I will coat 2 + 2 arrows and 1 normal arrow.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
I
Yeah.
have 2.
Yeah, sounds good. So Talia takes the arrows, dips them in purple worm poison, and prepares that. Watching Bree basically go, "Roar!" Like Bree's just kind of going, "Roar! Roar!" Like just like flinging her arm at this dude, at Gorm, who's like kind of like holding up his sword to block in between swipes at her back. And it's his turn now, and he is still pissed, and he looks at you and he says, "At least now your form matches your brutish ways." And he swings in at Bree, this time with all 3 of his attacks. Let's see how it goes. Bruh. He hit a nat 1. The funny part is, that would be a hit normally because Bree lost her armor, but a nat 1 is always a miss for an attack. So it's always a miss. So he misses the first one. But then he hits a 24. And a 26. So Bree's going to take 34 damage, followed by 29.
Bree's dead.
Well, she's not dead, but I believe that puts Bree down. Bree, as you're knocked out, like he just goes slash, and even in your like bear form, you're just like, "Argh!" But the blood loss is so much, and just these hits are so devastating that you just go, "Argh!" And Bree falls unconscious.
When I'm bear, can I control my hands?
Yeah.
Okay, because then I flip him off when he made that comment before.
You could give a big bear flip off.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe that's
Before
why he was so startled that he missed his first one as a result. But the other two come in, and Bree gets absolutely slashed down. And as you see her fall to the ground, their large bear form, she starts to revert back to her human form.
I was gonna do a funny.
And she is naked, yeah.
Oh.
We'll say Blunkus and Funkus are like, ah! And they like quickly run over and grab like they grab like a scrap of cloth and like drag it over to Bree and cover her up. We'll say, yeah, you know what? The combat from in here, there was a tablecloth that somehow got thrown in the hall. The rats going, yeah, the rats go and grab it, and go, ah, like they cover Bree with it. That's funny. All right, and so Gorm looks down, and then will step over Bree's body into the hallway, and he points the sword down at Adau and Talvo and Helios and says, "Now, which of you would like to die next? You've wasted enough of my time."
Wait.
The Frostshite is still hypnotic pattern, so nothing going on there. The ogre down here is slowed, so he has to. He has half movement, so he just goes. He was also prone. No, he got up because he threw a javelin last time. Yeah, so he can only move 20 feet because they normally have 40 feet of movement. So he goes like, and I think he's like, he could dash, but I think he's just too dumb to even realize that. So he just kind of like crawls up the steps, and then I think he needs to make. He's still slowed. Yeah. Arna is still nowhere to be seen. But actually, Adau, it's about to be your turn. I would actually also like you to make me a perception check. Okay. You hear down below, from the floor below you guys, where you know that the crystal room and the quarter storage room for the quartermaster is, you hear the sound of an iron door clanging open. But yeah, it is your turn.
Yeah. I got stuff to do that I can do to someone. 20. I don't know about this one, Chief. Maybe. Here, I heal Bree. I use the heal spell.
Okay, nice. So you just
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. You just go like whoosh, and a flow of magical energy surges into Bree's body. Bree, you go, and you're conscious once more. Bree, you have 70 HP now. It's just a flat 70. So, more than half your health comes back. You're awake. You're still on the ground, prone, and you're still naked, but the rats have covered you up.
You've got a toga now.
Yeah, you got a toga once you stand up. You can keep it wrapped around you, but
Should we say that like the rats are like holding it around her? So
Yeah, the
that
rats are like the clowns.
action.
sure, yeah, the rats are holding it like a clasp, like oh god, and then and you are no longer a bear. You now have your full clarity of mind to realize what just happened. You're like, oh shit. I will say, like, you're free to, or no, you already used your other wild shape, right? Or I guess
No, the plan was to use the turn into a bear.
that's right,
so
but
I
it
just
didn't
had-
happen. Yeah, so you still have your other your wild shape. What I will say is, if you try to turn into a bear again, you're pretty sure there's a good chance that the same thing might happen, which might be a good
Okay.
thing. I don't know, but you know, you did feel like you had less control in
funny.
that form, so it's up to you. But yeah, Adau heals up. Does Adau do anything else?
Yeah, I use my bonus
Spiritual
action to
weapons.
stab.
Okay. Oh yeah, nice, and that is a hit. And at this point, he's gonna let loose his rage, and I've been holding back a bit because he also has legendary actions.
Yeah,
And-
mad.
I haven't been using them, partially because I was forgetting at first, but then because I was like, you know, he doesn't feel like he needs to use it. But now that Adau heals Bree back up, stabs it with the spiritual weapon, he just looks a little like he's done with it, and he's like, I will show you my wrath. Britsha, that's good. And he will. It's a 15-foot cone. Let's see. Hold on.
Wait, I didn't bring a coat
Oh,
with
okay,
me.
that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit Helios. But it's not a spell or anything. But he is doing a sweep attack with his sword.
Oh,
I need both Adau and Talvo to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
that's bad.
Okay. Talvo, unsurprisingly, just goes, "Whoop," jumps over it. Or actually probably jumps onto the wall, because he just hang on the wall. Adau, you weren't ready for it, and it goes, "Whoa," and actually just swipes your legs out from under you. He isn't even using the sharp part. He's just kind of slamming, and so you're not even taking any damage, but you are now prone. But yeah, that only takes one of his legendary action points, though, because it doesn't do any damage or anything. It's just a purely repositioning tactile thing. Big Riley's turn. Big Riley does nothing. I'm not going to have him do a legendary action on his turn. I'm going to say that doesn't count. Helios, it's your turn.
Legendary dad action. That would be sick. He uses his dad's strength.
I thought you said dab action. I was like, it made no sense, but
Oh, you're muted, Helios. I was like, why isn't he saying anything?
That's why everyone was ignoring me. So I'm so stupid.
What are you going to
Okay.
do?
Anyway, so how important do we feel about the hypnotic pattern staying up?
not enough such
I
that,
think yeah.
Gorm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Gorm is scarier.
What type of armor is Gorm wearing?
Plate.
Just plate?
Yeah, many armor.
What's it made of? Just out of curiosity.
Fully metal.
That's interesting.
That's
All right.
unfortunate.
How unfortunate for him. Let's cast it at 4th level.
Okay. So all of a
go.
sudden, parts of his armor start to glow red as his armor is heated by Helios's magic. Yeah, this does drop the
Do
concentration.
we want his armor to do that? Or do we want his sword to do that?
Considering both, it's kind of like hard.
The thing with
this would
the-
do more damage to him.
The thing
We'll
with
just
the
drop
armor
sword.
is that he automatically fails the follow-up effect, which is that if you
Oh.
basically have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. And basically, if you do that on the armor, he permanently has that until the spell's gone. Whereas,
I
like,
just don't
with the
want to get hit
sword...
with 90 damage from 3 swings. Goddamn great
Yeah.
sword.
It's up to you, yeah. You could potentially have him drop it.
On this, you know what? That's I was going back and forth. I like that. Let's do the sword.
Okay. The sword it is. So, yeah, you cause the hilt of his sword to glow, and the whole blade too. And, yeah, he instantly takes the damage. So, 23 damage right away. And then, since he's holding it...
Upcast +9.
Yeah, since he's holding it, he needs to make a con saving throw. If he wants to keep holding it. Which he does. So he will try to make a con saving throw. Luckily, that's a good save for him. Yes, he maintains his grasp on the sword.
Does it burn him again next turn then?
Yeah, you can keep burning him, though. That's the trade-off, right? He's basically powering through the pain.
Okay.
Does he have to do the con saves every turn?
Yep, that too. Yeah. So he could just be forced to drop it eventually, because his body will literally just, like, you know, his nerves will be like, you gotta drop
every
this.
time he takes damage, he has to roll that again.
Yeah, and it's a bonus action.
If it doesn't drop, he does have disadvantage. Because he's still holding on.
That's true.
To it.
He's still he's
Well, no,
forced
not
to
on
have
saving throws.
Yeah. Well, no. If it doesn't drop
it doesn't drop the object.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
But it doesn't say saving throws.
And ability checks.
Which is that's not a saving throw.
Yeah, just the tax and ability checks, but that's still pretty big.
That is still very potent.
So yeah, he is. So he's just powering through the pain right now, though.
I do have a question. Why is the con save for the spell DC 18, but the spell save DC is 17?
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Good question. I don't know.
It's
I just rolled what my sheet has.
It's probably from like an item Helios has or something. So.
Okay.
Well, it might
no
be
worries.
you're just rolling against like the actual hot armor and not.
No, it should be the same though. So anyways, though, that's fine. Okay, so that's Helios' turn. Is that all? You moved away, I saw.
Far.
Okay.
Oh, I have a charisma up because of the bow thing, so maybe that did something.
Yeah, it could be it.
Well, then your spell save DC should also be up.
Yeah. The
Which is 18.
Yeah, it should be 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Regardless, Helios, if that's the end of your turn, Gorm is going to use his second legendary action for this round. And Adau, you're prone on the ground next to him. He's disadvantaged, but you're prone. And
it's normal.
It's a normal attack, yep. So it cancels out, and he goes with a massive greatsword. Just right into Adau's like gut. And yeah, that's not a very pleasant feeling. As Adau takes 35 damage from a massive blow. Bree, it's your turn. Yeah.
Wait.
What is Bree gonna do?
Do I want to run like to the other side of him? Can I go through him?
Well, you can
Like,
just go
underneath
around
him?
here.
Like,
Cut the corner.
Scooch.
Yeah, but like if I go underneath him, I could like punch him in the balls while I like go underneath.
That would take your attack, yeah, but you can do that.
No, I won't do that then. I'll run to the other side. And then I want to use confusion on him.
Okay. Confusion.
And a
Yeah.
10-foot radius spear.
Yeah, you can
So
actually get the
probably
ogre
do
too.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you did it between them, you could get him and the ogre.
And Adau.
No, you can avoid it.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
go right here.
So you do it on a wisdom,
Yeah.
on a wisdom saving throw, or be affected. Okay, let's see. So let's see if they are confused. Gorm will fail.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But he will use a legendary resistance and try to get a better roll. And he doesn't.
He got a better roll.
Technically,
It's
yeah.
all three, it's all three,
But no,
right?
he is now confused.
Not
He
two.
is.
One of them was legendary action.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Legendary action, legendary resistance. He's got two things. Two separate things here. So that means, he is. He's confused. And the ogre, I probably don't even need to roll for the ogre. The ogre's fucked. Ogre is slowed and confused now, by the way. So his brain is just getting fucked. He's like,
You should bite and blast him. Just for fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta save the spell slot.
So,
Yeah.
let's see. An effective creature can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. And, yeah. Is that all you do, Bree?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Here's the thing. He does have one legendary action left that he can do. And he's going to do that at you, Bree. Basically, in retaliation, he goes... Like, yeah. It's kind of interesting, because I don't think that's affected. You can't do reactions, but this isn't a reaction. Yeah. Huh.
I feel like anything not on your turn should be a reaction. It is legendary.
No, the legendary ones are a little different. Actually, here's what I'll say. I'm going to say he can't. I'm going to say that he specifically needs... a 9 or 10. Like, he basically needs it to be a normal turn for him to be able to do this, I'm going to say. And since he hasn't had his turn yet, I'm going to say he can't. So yeah, he doesn't do that. Talvo, it's your turn.
Initiative count 20. Ally
Oh yeah,
action.
that's true. Ally action, what do you guys want for that?
Rat. Oh wait,
Can't remember.
the rats are the rats are doing something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Oh, it's very
no.
important. So,
So, do you still care if Feor can take 3 hits from this guy or not?
I mean, Rockul might care, you know. Yeah, but it's only him. It's only.
I'm asking Adau.
Yeah. I mean, I care. But I guess we can always revive him after the combat. We'll use the city's diamonds because of, you know.
Okay.
what's the fireball range again?
20
I think
feet.
it's 20 feet radius.
Okay. I guess we did just do that, so we can't.
Yeah, you can't do that this turn. But yeah, so you want Feor to jump in and take some hits, basically distract him. It is possible he doesn't get a turn anyways from the slow or confusion, right? So
True.
is that the plan?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. So Feor you're like Feor, draw his fire, and Feor runs in and goes and like just bashes against his leg, and then kind of goes into a defensive stance. And Talvo, your turn. We'll see if that works when we get to one.
I probably need to step back, right? Am I too close to do ranged combat with him?
Technically, the way it
Is
works is
there-
kind of interesting. It doesn't actually matter if you're in range of them. It only matters if you're within 5 feet of them specifically. It's kind of weird. Like, basically, yeah, even if they have long reach, it doesn't actually affect you. So, unless you're right
Okay,
next
so I'm
to them.
fine.
Yeah, you're good there to shoot an arrow. You don't have any penalty.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna move anyway because
Okay.
I don't like close to this guy.
You can't take reactions
He hurts.
either, so like, you're fine.
Oh, yeah, you just
Could he? Is he? I'm 15 feet away. Could he have hit me? The fuck?
Let me look. Check.
sweep
No, he's
again.
only got 10 feet of reach. You're right. So
I'm gonna move back to like here,
okay.
and I will attack.
I get like a wave.
Alright, so you go send one of your poison-coated arrows at Gorm, and that is a miss, right? I don't think confusion affects AC. That's a miss, unfortunately,
Yeah.
as it shoots overhead.
Does nothing gives me advantage on that attack?
I don't think so. Confusion is
Hear
only...
me out. Hear me out. It misses. Look what it hits.
I'll let you... Okay, you know what? If you roll... If you roll a D100 and you're within 10 of 69, then we'll say it hits the ogre. It's so silly. No, it doesn't hit the ogre. It clatters over in the floor and is, yeah, on the other side of this hallway now.
We can pick that up, right? Like, theoretically, if it's over
Yeah,
there.
you can still pick it up and stuff, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Does it lose its magic if it doesn't hit something?
No, I think it only specifically loses magic if it hits. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that is going to be that for Talvo. You moved already? Anything else, or is that about it? It's...
I'm gonna do what I want to do last turn for you, like ran past me on bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, I'll get rid of this because we.
Hopefully to have surprise and advantage on the next attack, please.
Okay, let's see if he sees you. He doesn't really have any perception bonus. Oh, he matches
Well, that's a
you?
match, shit.
I think a match we've said makes it so you're not hitting, because that would be like the status quo. So, okay, so for once you don't actually get
Wait,
the
but you're there.
I mean, that's literally the worst I could do on that. So.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
average
true.
fucking rogue stealth roll.
I forgot, yeah. Alright, so,
20.
that brings us to Gorm's turn. And Britsha, go ahead and roll a d10 to see what he does. I'll let you roll the d10. Okay, I think that's not good for him. Let's see. What is 6? 6! He doesn't take any actions or move. Yep, he just sits in place. Like you can see the cogs turning in his head. But he is unable to do anything. He loses his turn entirely. And so, and Feyor was like getting ready to take a hit, and Feyor's like bracing. He's like, ugh! He's like, hey, what did you guys need me for? Anyways, the frost giant, the frost
do a
giant.
wisdom save.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah.
He doesn't have to though. It's fine.
He fails.
Oh, okay.
Does he want to use his last legendary resistance?
I don't know,
No.
he's kind of confused. I don't know if he's thinking about that.
No, he's gonna save it. The frost giant is now able to move once again. It shakes off the hypnotic pattern, as well as a few of the other like soldiers who were there too. And he goes, "Rrr!" And now he does what I was describing before. He tries to push through the flames, but Big Riley is ready, and Big Riley just goes bam and like body checks him, pushes him back. But there are a few, again, like I said, other warriors who are not hypnotic pattern now, pushing through as well. And sooner rather than later, eventually at least, Riley's going to be a little overwhelmed. Now it's the ogre, the bad ogre's turn. We need a d10 for him as well, Britsha, to see if he does anything. Oh god, I realize he... Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, no, that's... Yeah. Okay, I thought that was...
thing.
Yeah, I thought it was where he would attack Gorm, but no,
Damn it, that
'cause
was
that's- yeah.
really fun.
But no, he just does nothing. He just goes and sits there. And I think he can, if he gets he literally has to get a nat 20 to get out of it. So, Arna, still nowhere to be seen. Adau, make me another perception check. Okay. You hear another clattering of metal from downstairs.
I saw that, right? Via scrying.
What?
Like I saw the downstairs when I was watching.
Yeah,
Bree.
you did. Mm-hmm.
What do I think this? It's like you said. It's like that big door, right?
There was only one metal door like that you saw, and it was into the crystal room.
Yeah. So the last turn I heard that open, or I presume that's what I heard.
Yeah, and now you hear it again, as well as now, after a moment, you feel something inside of you. No, you feel the crystal that you are holding on to, or like you shoved in your pocket or whatever. You feel it starting to warm up. And you realize that
crystal,
something is being
self-destruct.
activated. Anyways,
Do I recognize that like feeling? Because I mean,
roll me because you do know these crystals.
yeah.
For a while, you were the one that held the one for your guys' castle, right? So roll me an insight check, actually.
Okay, and then what was the thing? Hold on. What are the rules with Bardic Inspiration again? Helios gave me one last session, and I haven't used it yet. Does that mean it's gone?
You've held on to it.
Yeah, it lasts
Yes.
10 minutes, I think.
And
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Then we're chilling. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
It's a
And if you
D10.
fail, you keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a newer thing that you got, right? A new feature.
Oh, so I don't have to use it till after I know whether or not I've succeeded?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to... You can, like, roll and be like, shit, can I use it? I think.
Yeah, you can choose after the fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of like it's inspiration. So,
Yeah, so if you think that the 20 is good enough for this, then you don't need to use it.
Hold on. I don't. It's got a 28. Just
Okay.
fun.
Nice. Well, it takes you a second, but then your brain clicks and you're like, wait a minute. You know exactly what is being done. The crystal in your pocket, the command crystal, is normally the one you use to control stuff. But you imagine, you were never able to figure out how to do it necessarily, but the book talks about how like a direct link with the crystal, the main crystal, can also allow someone to control what it does. And you realize that would have been something you got even with just a normal 20. But then the 28, you realize, wait a minute, the specific sensation, like the humming of the crystal in your pocket, which is resonating with the big one downstairs. You know what they are doing, what Arna presumably is doing. He's revving up the castle's teleport function.
Yep.
I thought so.
Yep.
Oh, it is my turn. Let's go.
Yep.
And he can't take reactions. Let's go. And neither can he. Let's go.
Yeah, true. They're both so they're like, ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna bonus action. Yeah, fuck this dude. Spiritual weapon.
Aye.
I think it's the
It's
hit.
a hit, yeah.
Have some damage.
Okay. He's
And
visibly
then
wounded now.
Yes. Swag. I'm going to, because I don't have any, like, teleport spells or anything, because I suck as a human being. I'm gonna dash. As an elven being.
Yeah.
So I can't, well, I think it would be cheaper
If you
to...
want somebody to run, you should tell me to run.
I can dimension door. With
Yeah, but you can't see it, so, how far can I get? I have to, like, go here?
I don't think you have to see to dimension, or you just have to know where it is. I will say, if you
really?
make an
Visualize.
acrobatics check, you can
Yeah.
vault over his shoulder since he's stunned.
I can dimension door with somebody. So if you want
Oh,
me
any
to,
other
like,
spot within range. It can be a place you see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction.
so like tell me what
Oh.
to do and we'll do it.
Okay.
You can just tell them like 10 feet straight down. Yeah.
Yeah, you would know that.
And then I
You
can
would
move
know
us,
that-
then you can attack.
Oh, true. Okay. What you were gonna say? Acrobatics check. I can just vault over him.
Yeah, if you wanted to go that way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say. Yeah, because he can teleport me.
Yeah.
One of us. I don't know if Talvo might be better, because Talvo is good at one-on-one combat.
If you want to teleport me through the floor, yeah, actually the turns light up. If you want to teleport me through the floor, then I'll have 60 feet from where we end up to get to him and stop him from whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
So you
okay.
Bree will take Gorm. I'll get one last hit with a bonus action before I go, but I'll teleport me and Talvo down.
And then I can also run back to Gorm pretty fast too.
Probably make it, yeah. Leaving me some. But
I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna say, I'll say to them, they're teleporting. That's bad. Well, you teleport down, and bada bing, and bada boom. Then I'm not gonna use my action to hit Gorm like a good cleric would. I think I'm gonna use my action to sending stone to Shot, and I'm gonna say, "Hello, Mr. Shot." No, I'm gonna say, giants want to teleport castle. Fly up here, please, immediately, and drop Boarmen.
Okay.
That's not. I don't think. How long does it take for our castle to, like, spin up the warp drive, if you will?
Not that long. Like maybe a couple. You could do it like pretty much
pretty-
instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably,
okay.
this one is like the reason this one hasn't already gone is because it's a much bigger castle, right? So it takes a
Yeah.
second.
Another idea is we never did use the anti-magic sphere.
Well, you're
Oh, but
teleporting
Bree
down
has it,
there.
doesn't she?
exactly.
Bree has it 'cause we gave it to her when she was a bird. Because she was
Oh,
on the
true.
sneak in.
Yeah.
So I don't have it.
Can you hold on? What? Okay, what's the turn order? I'm coming up.
Yeah, you're after the ogre.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the question.
Over.
Well, even better. If we're directly above the crystal room, How tall are the ceilings down there, dude?
I don't know how if we're directly above it or not.
It's so. Here's the diagram. This red square is the crystal room.
Okay,
And this
yeah.
is the
Okay.
hallway down below.
It's like, because we had done a whole thing where she had been in the mess hall and realized she was directly above the crystal.
Exactly,
We'd
yeah.
already thought about
Yeah.
already thought about wall banging it from the ceiling.
Okay, so you might see that. I guess you guys would recognize that then because you can see the mess hall. Because I would have described it to you even if you weren't the ones who were literally seeing it.
Hear me out. I'll grab it. I'll throw it to you. You run it.
How far? Okay, so how long have we been descending? Like 30 seconds or so?
Like less than that, like 20 seconds maybe.
20
3
seconds?
rounds ish.
Using my accountant brain with my 10 intelligence, how can I estimate perhaps how far above the ground we are?
So it started like maybe the castle was not that high above the ground, starting maybe like 500 feet, and you think it's probably been descending at about like 50 feet around. So it's
Okay.
still got a ways before it hits the ground.
All
Of
right.
course, I will say you still have the command crystal. And
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Last time you tried to use it, there was like a defense system in place that kind of blasted your mind a bit. But you could always risk that and try to do something with it.
Yeah, I think I'm. What is this again? This is like to the throne room or something.
Yeah.
There's no one in there.
As far as you know. Big
As far as I
Riley
know.
came out of there, but that was it.
Okay.
The door would actually be open like ajar, slightly at least.
Yeah. Oh, it would be okay. Then I'm gonna run to wait. Yeah, here. And I'm gonna use my object interaction to shut the door.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out the crystal and be like, "Fuck you! Stop! You're not teleporting. Quit
Okay.
it."
You're gonna try to cancel out the magics, okay?
Yes.
And you're like, stop! And you actually hear Arna's voice through the crystal because he is on the main one now. And he says, "We'll see if you have the will to overcome mine." And it's going to be a contested spellcasting ability check. Which for you would be wisdom?
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a flat wisdom check versus his charisma because he's a sorcerer.
Oh boy, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Let's go.
Shit. Okay. I just got it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So here's what this is gonna do. You actually are able to overpower him for a second, like maybe surprising even yourself. You're like, stop, and like you, all of a sudden the humming stops, and it's not nothing else has changed, but the humming of the teleport winding up or gearing up to go has stopped, at least for now.
Are we still descending?
You are still descending, yeah.
Okay. Fuck you, Arna, you stupid idiot. And then I'm gonna. That's my turn.
How do you telepathically flip someone off?
I tried to summon an image in someone's head.
Yeah.
like, via the. Yeah.
You said an
Can I-
image
can I-
of
can
a-
I roll that again?
You're just-
I've got the crystals. I might as well try to do that again.
Yeah.
What did I roll? Forget.
For the image, I think
Yeah.
it was just a Arcana check. Yeah,
Well, I suck at Arcana.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead, you accidentally send it to your own head, so you just get an image. You just all of a sudden see a very vivid image of yourself flicking yourself off.
I would say that, or it's like a pinky, or it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So that part doesn't really a little
No, it's a
backfires a
thumbs
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, good job.
The all right, so the ogre over here now, Big Riley, specific
What am I gonna
ogre,
do?
very special ogre. He is just again like taking his club and going whack, whack, like swinging away at the guards and like soldiers that are running through the flames. At this point, the soldiers, the enemy soldiers that were in the mess hall, have been dealt with. So Feyor and Rockheal are both there helping him out, and Riley is holding. Although we'll see what happens on the Frost Giant's turn. Helios, it's your turn.
Okay, so we're not teleporting. We good?
Not right now.
Right now, okay. I'm like look back and forth. I see like Bree's trapped here with Gorm, but I'm thinking like, hold on, give me 3 seconds. How many like guards and stuff were over there?
Quite a few. I'm just not representing them right now because they are being held back by your allies, right? They're basically canceling each other out.
Okay. Would hitting them do anything now?
Sure, it would make it so that your like allies are, you know, going to be less hurt potentially.
See, it's like I want a prismatic spray, but if they're not on the map yet, I don't know if it's worth it yet.
Okay.
Like, would we have to would we roll for them, or would we just kind of say like something happens to them?
It would just be like that. A lot of them would be affected in one way or another. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Would this cone hit bigger Riley?
No.
Okay.
For something like that, it has to at least cover like a full half of a tile. So yeah.
Perfect.
Sounds barely
okay.
not.
I'm going to prismatic spray right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to your mother, the frost giant.
The frost giant. Okay.
This time I'm gonna do it.
All right. So
Which
you
means
come up.
which
and
means
go...
I can't use the heat metal again, but I think this is important. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the heat metal is. You're saying you just can't do it. Cast.
I can't do the bonus action to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's
again.
I see what you mean.
But
yeah.
he still has to make the save because I don't think prismatic is concentration, so it's still up. Yeah. Yeah,
it's still up. I don't think he has to make the save unless you do the damage, though. So I think it's just that. It's basically just like. Let me check that.
Yeah, here I have it.
Yeah. If they take, it's when they take damage from it. So
no, he's holding it. He's still holding it.
If a creature is holding and takes the damage.
Yeah. So it's like basically every time you do the damage, he has to make it again. But then it's good until you do it again, right? So
so I'm not doing the damage this turn because you're mothering the frost giant.
Yep, exactly. But you can still do it next time, or whatever. So,
He's also still confused, so it probably won't be too bad.
Yeah, it's not needed right now.
So yeah, you just do, and like we're not gonna have to roll for all the soldiers there because like pretty much any of the beams is gonna just kill them except for the ones that like blind or whatever. But still, you essentially just you do your prismatic spray and bam, these little rays of light and color just go shoo, shoo, shoo. And instantly 7 of the guards and the soldiers running in just get dropped by this, and there's a cheer from your guys that you have with you here. And Big Riley Senior is like, yeah! And then the frost giant. The frost giant will matter. So we have an 8. What is an 8? Oh god.
Oh.
It's struck by 2 rays.
That was the your mother for a saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay.
Why would you say that? No.
I now rolled
the right roll.
No. Now roll the D8. Yeah.
Now I roll a D8 for the actual.
Might also be an 8. Let's see. Okay, 3. Yeah. 3 is lightning damage. Okay. So 10d6 lightning damage, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex throw -8.
Yeah.
Just pretty angry. Both with giants, he's probably not super dexterous anyway.
He's not very dexterous, that is correct. Yes, he fails.
-1!
Yeah.
You roll a -1.
Yeah. That's true. He literally just goes like trips. Roll your damage. 10d6 lightning damage. Okay, not bad. 39 damage. He is pretty tanky. He has taken a bit of damage from other stuff though, but he's not even visibly wounded yet.
2/3. Look at all the 5s.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And like I said, you do kill a lot of the other dudes there. What I'll say is, as a reward for doing that, you now get 2 ally actions this round. Okay.
Helios does something for the party. Let's go.
Bree, it is your turn. Adau has said that he said that he took care of the problem or something, for now, but you know that there's some stuff going on, and Gorm here is still confused by you. And you still have the rats holding this yoga cloth, toga cloth. I mean, it could be a yoga cloth too.
The yoga mat.
they're holding a yoga mat around Bree.
So I can still attack him, and it won't break the confusion. He has to still make a save. save?
Yeah, confusion is
Okay.
pretty strong for that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Um,
The trade-off with confusion is just that it's it basically makes him able to do nothing, but it doesn't give you advantage or anything on him, right? Like, it's just, he's still defensively capable, he just doesn't have any offensive capability.
okay. I'm thinking to use my last erupting earth,
Okay.
and then do it on him and the ogre.
Okay, you do your erupting earth and you go whoosh, and yeah, the walls and the floor will just start going poof, poof, and like just breaking apart and shattering on them. Okay. He'll make his dex saving throw. He's actually pretty good at those. Yeah. And the ogre is not, so the ogre will fail. Okay, so roll your 3d12 damage. Okay, nice. The ogre is almost dead, actually. He's like barely in there. Gorm is not even visibly wounded yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And here, let me put the. So it'd be like this basically.
even
Let me
track.
put a different
Oh god.
color. That's rough terrain now. So yeah, 20-foot cube. So yeah, that is now rough terrain. Is that all you do, Bree?
Would he get an attack of opportunity if I like break out?
No, because
Uh,
confusion
Does
gets
not
rid of that.
get reactions.
Yeah. Yep, confusion
Oh, nice.
makes it so he can't. Yep.
Oh hell yeah! Then I'm gonna run away.
All right, sounds good.
Uh, Oh wait, what's happening on this side? The...
Well, not much anymore.
Yeah,
There's nothing in here.
the
right
dining
now.
hall's been cleared
Right.
out of enemies for as far as you know.
Oh, awesome! Then I'm gonna run there.
Yeah, the drawing is like the red lines are what's underneath you guys. Like the crystal room
Yeah.
is underneath there, which you would have found when you scouted out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do then.
All right, sounds good. You guys get 2 ally actions this round. So what would you like to do?
Can they be? Well, no, they gotta be different, surely.
Yeah. Remember, Big Riley could also club. Like the one on there is from your guy's Big Riley, but it could also work for his dad,
Yeah,
who
it's
has
family.
it was a club instead of the chalice that that Big Riley was using when you fought him or when you had him.
Lord.
What if? Oh yeah, we do that, and then what if we haste me so I have 2 chances to infiltrate the crystal's, control system via force of will, or I can just run down there. Either one. Does that sound plausible?
Does TSM like someone else getting hazed?
I don't
No.
if you want it. There's also like a closed door between you and them. So
True. Yeah, but I just in here I can still use the control crystal, or we could
Yeah.
haste you and you
yeah,
could do
but
like
how are they
the
gonna how are they gonna
quintillion
hast you through a closed door? Don't they
I-
have a
Go
site for
really
that?
fast.
damage. Yeah, I open it up a little bit. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, we don't have to do that.
You guys can try it.
Okay.
I don't care.
But yeah, I just think if I have full access, I can say descend faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Rakil could definitely you could poke open the door and Rakil can do that on you. That's fine.
Like, you good in there, buddy?
Alright. In that case, yeah, you can definitely do that. Rakil will be like, "Are you sure about this? The fire will go down."
Oh, that's cringe.
Oh, we just got most of the people
But
over there.
yeah, you did just kill a bunch of them, and Big Riley Senior's like, "I can take them."
I'm moved. I believe him. I'm so
Alright.
sure.
So Rakil's like, whoosh, and casts haste on you. And the fire goes down, and now the frost giant can make it in, although the rest of his minions around him are dead from Helios. And then Big Riley Sr. will also make an attack on the Frost Giant. He'll charge in like with this club, which is a +6 to hit. So if anyone wants to roll that, D20 +6 on the Frost Giant. Okay, 11. Let's see.
I don't think that's...
Is not a hit on the Frost Giant. It has some armor on it, you can see. So Big Riley goes, oh, but then he misses. Alright, and you are now hasted down.
You rolled the die
Okay.
too fast, that's why they were dying.
True, yeah.
Talvo, what
Wait,
are
I can
you
roll
doing?
twice because I'm hasted, right?
Not for that. Talvo, what
Yeah,
are you gonna
I
do?
For that.
I'm gonna shoot
What were
another
the two?
arrow.
What were the two ally actions we did? Sorry.
Big Riley tried to smack the big dude, the Frost Giant,
Oh, okay.
and
yeah,
then
okay, and then the
and the haste for Adau.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit on him. And this one is your second of your poisoned arrows. But yeah, first you do your normal damage, which would be, I don't remember. Do you get your sneak for range attacks? I can never
Yes.
remember. Okay, yeah. As long as it's like one-on-one, still right, or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the poisonous. That's already a massive hit, 35 damage, and then
DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
oh god, 19. He does have a high con. Let's see. Okay, it still does.
So he takes half.
Yeah, it's still gonna take
Jesus.
damage, but he's high. He has a high constitution.
Half of 12d6.
Yeah. Well, you just roll 12d6, and then you just half it after. So he takes 20 more damage. That's still not insignificant. That's a decent amount. He takes 20 damage beyond the 35 you already did. That's a big hit. And he's visibly wounded. He goes like, kind of like falls over and like uses his sword to push himself back up. Okay. Do you move or anything, Talvo? Is that it? I'm assuming you try to hide again.
Am I? I might use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to elegant maneuver. Actually,
What is that? I don't remember.
advantage on the next acrobatics or athletics check
Okay.
in this turn.
Neat. Alright.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to Gorm's turn. And now we need to see if he actually gets to use this turn. So, go ahead, Britsha, roll a d10. Let's see. 9 or 10, 9 or 10, 9 or 10. No, that's just nothing, isn't it? Yeah. I think he just does nothing there. Shit.
Yep.
Okay. That is fair. He will... Oh, he does get to make his check at the end of the turn, though. God damn it. You just cannot get lucky. He's just sitting there like mentally trying to overcome Bree's magics. As he sits there doing that, you know what? Fuck it. He's going to use his third and final legendary resistance. This is such a bad idea because it's such a bad chance to succeed. But he does! Yes! He gets desperate. He realizes that he needs to start moving now. Well, he can't now. It's at the end of the turn, right? But he goes like, and just like finally pushes through the confusion effect and breaks free of it. And now he'll be free to go.
Inspiration on that.
The what?
Can I use inspiration on his wisdom save?
I'm gonna say no because I don't think you can
Yeah, man.
counteract someone else's with yours.
Use
Yeah,
counter
okay.
inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. But
Funny.
yeah, so he will powers through it. That's at the end of his turn, of course, so he can't do anything. But again, he does have legendary actions. And the last thing he says is he'll shout out and say, "Ignore the ogre! Go for the casters!" And it's the Frost Giant's turn. Frost Giants are smart enough to actually kind of understand tactics. They are lots of times in giant armies of old times. The
it mean like
Frost Giants are the
Vanguard?
elite warriors and even lieutenants in the armies. And so the Frost Giant will ignore and squeeze around Big Riley to the other side.
Oh.
So
and then he looks at Talvo and he can't tell if Talvo's a caster, but he's like, well, he can't reach anyone else's turn, so he just so he tries to
looks like a fucking hippie to me.
yeah. Yeah. So he just tries to smash at Talvo.
One of those hits.
Okay, I was gonna say I think only one hits, right? Yeah. Oh god, I forgot they do a lot of damage too. Yeah. Oh my god, he just had a high roll though, 12 and 11 and a 2 because it's 3d12. As he just goes, massive blow into Talvo's torso. Of course, the nice thing is, wait, no, oh shit, he gets 2 attacks. Oh no, he did 2 attacks. Sorry, I literally just forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, he only gets 2. I can't see it. It's backwards.
What?
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, Fortnite with Cola, yippee! Alright, so that is his turn. That's the Frost Giant's turn. And now, Gorm is going to use his legendary actions because he can finally do something again. And he's going to use one to move. Oh, wait, that's a cone. Well, you know, it's fine. He's going to move all the way up next to Talvo. Talvo is now sandwiched between 2 giants.
What's up?
Well, depending
Yeah.
on it's gonna be good or bad.
How you
That-
doing?
that is his legendary action. That was after the Frost Giant. Now it's the Ogre's turn. The Ogre just can't do shit. Well, presumably. I guess you can roll the D10 for that one, Britsha.
For there.
He's also almost dead anyways. Oh! Wait, he does get to go.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
does.
shit.
There's normally.
But
That's
he's
not good.
but he's slowed still. So wait, is he slowed still? What was slow from?
The ogre, it was from me. I haven't done anything else
Okay.
concentration.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't believe.
So he can only go at half speed, and it's rough terrain. God damn it! So he goes like. Normally that means he would get to move. Okay, normally he gets to move 8 tiles. However, that's halved because he's slowed, and then it's halved again. He could go 2 tiles. He goes like, "Urgh, urgh," and that's it. Jesus. Okay. After the ogre's turn, Gorm is gonna slash at Talvo. As he looks down, he says, "Why do you resist?"
I did.
Yeah. Okay, low roll, damn. As he goes, just a massive blow into Talvo's side once again. Poor Talvo tanking some hits here. Now it's Arna's turn, and Adau, you and him are basically in like a mental mind meld battle. As he is going to try to push back, he's going to use his action to contest against you. I think the way we're going to say this works is this is like a sliding scale, and he needs to have 3 successes. But every time you get a success, it pushes it back in your favor, right? It takes one away. So he's going to try to get his first one because you put it back to neutral last time. So go ahead and roll me your wisdom. Oh my god, you keep rolling so high. What the fuck? Bro!
Let's go!
He rolled high too, but not that high. Damn it. So, I'm going to say because of that, because he tries to do it and fails too, there's a lurch as the castle drops down even quicker. Like it's backfiring because he failed to do what he wanted to do.
Let's go.
And you hear like cries from outside. People be like we're gonna crash! As you're starting to get closer now. That's his turn. That took his whole action. Adau, it's your turn now.
Oh boy.
And you're hasted. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, but
Please,
twice.
please go
Okay.
for all. Go for the glory.
Sounds good. You just go and do it twice. Here's his first one.
Yeah, he's got a higher mod.
Run!
And he sucks though. He's bad.
Wait for it.
Okay.
No, okay.
So-
okay.
Damn.
So,
Nice quo.
Imagine the sleep.
but what I'm gonna say is that there's he needs 3 to do that, but you could also you're basically bringing in the negatives, right? It's like a scale back and forth, right? It was at neutral, now it's in your favor. Then you won another one, and then he won one, so it's still in your favor by 1, and thus the castle is still falling at a quicker rate than before.
Let's go. Also, fuck this ogre. Me in the thing.
Okay.
Why do I roll high on like this, but not when I'm trying to hit
Yeah.
Gorm?
And he had exactly 8 HP left. So just this magic like spear where it just goes, and the thing just goes and falls over dead.
Holy.
L.
Okay.
Can I move it after it's attacked, or does it have to be moved and then attack?
I don't remember. It might
I think
say
it works as a completely separate entity.
Yeah, I don't
It's,
remember. It might specify move then
Let's
attack.
find out. As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack again. I guess it's kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
weird.
guess literally, I would say that means you can do both.
Yeah, I would say you can do it after. That's fine.
Okay, well then can I move it here?
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Flag.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right. Big Riley here is going to come over here and smack. I will just roll it for him. He's going to smack at the Frost Giant. He's fully engaged in combat now. And that is a hit, actually. He gets a good hit on the Frost Giant. 16 damage, nothing to sneeze at. It's still not visible wounded, though. The Frost Giant is, they're pretty tanky. That was Big Riley. Gorm has 1 legendary action left. Right, he did 2, right? He moved, and then he attacked once on Talvo, right? He is going...
No, he did one earlier. The sweep.
Yeah, that was a previous round, though. That was way earlier. Yeah. He gets them back at every... he gets all 3 back at the start of his turn. Yep. Yeah, they're renewable. Yeah. And so he has a 3rd one still for this round. He's going to use it to... Wham! And that is going to be a hit. It has a massive wallop of damage. 35! Nice. Comes down on Talvo's head. Helios, you see Talvo getting, spit roasted here, and,
Wait, what? Okay, well, I'm reading. I might want to do something cheeky. I think I can do this. I'm gonna try. Let me see. You can use a bonus action first, right?
Yeah, there's no...
Okay.
Yeah.
You use your stuff in any order.
The only exception, or the only caveat is that you can't do a leveled spell with a bonus action and then a leveled spell with an action, if that makes sense.
Okay, so how about causing the damage of a leveled spell again as the spell
That's
is
fine.
described?
Yeah,
And
you're
then
not
cast
casting.
it again.
Yeah, you
for
could.
double
you wanna-
damage.
Yeah, you could do that.
Allow?
You could heat metal with the bonus action and then drop it
Then
and
cast it
immediately
again.
cast it. Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine.
Fuck yeah. I'm glad because that was my plan. Okay, so
You
cast
see
it
ultra
again,
heating
the same
it.
damage.
Yep. So you basically like you evoke the heating effect as it heats up in his hand again. He just takes the nice thing about heat metal by the way is that he just takes the damage no matter what, I believe, right? Or is
Yeah.
it half if he succeeds? I can't remember.
No, it takes any.
No, the roll
takes
happens
damage.
when he takes the damage.
Yeah, the roll happens,
to drop it.
but he still takes the damage either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which I am
yeah.
going to your mother him. I have no more inspirations, but
Okay, no more bardic
It's fine.
inspirations left, but you do it, and let's see if he is forced to drop his weapon. He does have a good con. He fails with a nat 1 as his
I
weapon
didn't even need it.
clatters. So you still had your action. That was your bonus action, and
Yeah.
his weapon.
And I do the damage again, so.
Well, are you gonna? But that's the thing though, is that you have to do it on something else, like his armor.
Oh, that's right. Like his armor. That's funny. Let's do that.
Shit. Alright, so first his sword is the only thing is that if you do that, then his sword is no longer
Hot. Oh shit. Okay, true. I didn't think of that. Okay, can I undo before I?
yeah, that's fine,
We'll
because you
keep
would
the
know
same
that.
roll if I decide to do it. How tall is he?
He's 15 feet tall, or he's like 13 feet tall, but
13 feet tall.
yeah.
Okay. So that was my bonus action, so I can use a full action, right?
Yeah, you still have your full action. The only thing
what's
is
his-
that currently his sword is heated up, right? And so the idea is that if he
It's concentration.
yeah.
Fuck. I wanted
If
to
you-
levitate it really far away, but that's fucking. That's also concentration.
True.
You can levitate up to 20 feet in the air, but if he's 13 feet tall, then he can just like from the air. so that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
Damn, that would have been funny. What's it? Actually, I'm gonna be a little selfish. I'm gonna cure wounds myself because I realize that I'm not at full health, and he's gonna be really mad at me.
Yeah,
So-
he is mad at you currently.
What level is this? Level 1. Go ahead.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I'm going to
Skedaddle down the hall. Okay. Yeah, so
perhaps-
it is.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Bree, it is your turn.
So yeah, just so he didn't take the 10 damage from that second casting.
No, because you. Yeah,
So,
'cause
yeah.
you.
Just in case you did apply it. Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Again, he's already visibly wounded. He's hurting.
So what happened to the first heat metal? I didn't.
It's
catch
still.
what happened.
It's
So it's-
still up, actually.
Yeah, it's just that his sword is lying on the ground, heated right now.
So if
And
you grab it,
if-
you take the damage.
If he tries to grab it, well, he would. I don't think he would take the damage again. He just would have disadvantage, right?
I don't know how it works if you grab
Yeah,
it.
we'll see. We'll
I
see.
mean, yeah, rules as written, probably, yeah, but that, logically, you
It's-
Any creature in contact takes the damage. The creature
Yeah, but
is
that's like
holding
when
or
you
wearing.
cast it, right?
So like,
And when you
That's
redo the
true.
damage. So I would say
Yeah.
like he can pick it up. It's just he has disadvantage on everything. He's choosing
Yeah.
to go, So
But what happened to the armor that was heated originally?
didn't
You-
do that.
the
We backtracked.
Helios changed his mind about that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that never happened then.
Yeah, no,
No.
it's not heated.
Okay, can I heat his armor then?
Oh
I knew it was
fuck!
coming.
God damn it! Yes, you can do that. Yeah, and yeah, I didn't even know you had that spell. God.
I did.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, sure. You
I
can-
used heat metal to torch that one person in that village.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Don't you remember
right.
the
Yeah,
war
yeah.
crime from-
Okay, yeah.
From, like,
So you're just gonna
yesterday in-game?
heat his armors. That way, even if he does pick up, like, no matter what, he'll have the disadvantage that way, basically. Shit. Okay, yeah, feel free to cast it, and then he takes the damage.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, and then so do the roll for the 2d8, because he just takes that. There's no way to reduce that. He just takes the flat 2d8 damage fire. Okay, so he takes the 9 damage. And now we see if... Well, okay, I don't even need to make a roll, because he literally can't drop it. He instant fails, essentially. Because he can't drop the armor, because it's on him, and it takes minutes to take off plate armor, he literally just is forced to keep it on while it's burning him. And thus he has disadvantage, as long as you're heating the metal. Which is pretty brutal. And he, like, screams out of pain, like... "Ah!" And now it's the action turn. What do you want to do with your guys' ally action rather this turn?
We still
Oh,
have
so I
2,
just
or is it a
move.
one-time thing?
That was a one-time thing. Okay, you move
Okay.
what to? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will let you guys decide, because I've decided all of them.
You're good at deciding.
Help! I need help.
Could my rats jump off me and be useful again?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You don't
you're
want
just gonna
I can
have to
hold this
use
cloth.
one hand to
I'll
hold
look
the
Yeah.
tablecloth.
A casting. Just-
Yeah, the rats can do that.
I like rat.
I like rats, yeah, because we need to get one of them away.
Yeah, which one you want to try to?
I would do the giant because the Gorm's getting burned.
Okay.
Or we could just focus on Gorm entirely.
It's up to you.
I think we should kill
The
Gorm.
giant,
Oh wait, no, we should let Korbach kill
the
Gorm.
giant isn't visibly wounded yet, is it?
No,
No.
No. I don't think, are either of them? Frost Giant.
Gorm is, but the frost
Oh,
giant
Gorm
isn't.
is.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. I thought it was the other way around. Okay.
So who do you want the rats to focus on? You would know that by now that Gorm has pretty high dex actually though. Whereas the frost giant presumably doesn't have as high.
Well, Bree, they're your rats.
Yeah, which one do you send them at, Britsha?
What would be better?
It's up to you. It's more likely to work on the frost giant, but the frost giant is probably a little less of a threat. Although they're both threats, so you know.
Yeah.
To Talvo the Buffets.
I think Gorm, because
Okay.
he scares me.
Okay, sounds good. So he needs to make a DC 20 Dex saving throw, and he makes it. Okay, unfortunately, the rats go over. He is high. It's not even that he has that high Dex, but he just has high proficiency, and he's proficient in Dex saving throws. So, the rats go over, and unfortunately, he literally kicks one of them out of the way. Not enough to hurt them, but he kicks Funkus out of the way, and Funkus goes "Wah!" like through the air. And then pops up on the other side with a little rat thumb, being like, "I'm good." So the rats are unable to affect him. That's unfortunate. Talvo, you're wedged between a couple of giants here.
Pull up the
A
sword.
Gorm and a
spinning.
Frost place.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be here all week.
So I think I'm just gonna start with attacking Gorm
Okay.
with my rapier.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That is a hit. Beautiful. As you stab at him, get like a joint in his legs. And he goes like,
And then I'm gonna scooch around him
okay.
to actually just go 30. Fuck. Yeah, I mean I'll move there.
Okay.
And then I'll take my attack of opportunity. From
Yeah,
the
well, that's
frost giant.
that's the thing though. Yeah, okay. Well, and also Gorm, because he doesn't have his sword, so he's just gonna punch you though. Because you attacked him. Yeah. Is it? What I thought it was. Is it only on the one that you attack? I thought it was just in general. No, you might be right. I don't know. I can't remember how it works.
No, yeah. If I make it a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't
Okay.
make.
So the
opportunity
frost giant
attacks.
still can. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He will. He will try to swing. He goes "Roar" with the great axe. I can't remember if that's a hit. What is your AC?
19.
Oh no.
It's 18. No, it's 18. Yeah. It
Okay.
hits.
So it will hit and.
And I'll half that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if you had any tricks up your sleeve because that would have knocked Talvo down. But Talvo goes like, "Whoa," basically just does a sidestep and only takes half of the damage he normally would have from that.
Then I will bonus action.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh fuck."
Okay, no, yeah. Here's what I'll do. So I can't bonus action dash in a straight line, but I will bonus action to this wall
Yep.
and then walk along the wall.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could definitely go along the wall and avoid the rough terrain on the ground. Yep,
So I'll end up like here.
yep, exactly. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Okay, Talvo managed to get out of it. That was a little iffy, but yeah. All right, Talvo runs out of there just in the nick of time before he was about to get smashed, because now it is Gorm's turn, and Gorm is pissed. He isn't sure who to focus on. Like, he literally looks, like, he peeks around the corner at Bree, and then he looks at Helios. One of them is heating his sword, and one of them that's on the ground, and one of them is heating his armor.
Okay.
I just stabbed him in the gut. Like,
Yeah.
That worked
Okay,
out
hold
very
on, I
well.
gotta go to line. I need to see, could he... Okay, let's measure from the center of his tile. No, that's snapping the corner. Here, from the center. He went here, that would be 10, 20... Okay, he can definitely make it to Bree. He has 40 feet of movement, by the way, because he's big. 10, 20... He can make it to Helios as well. So it's purely a matter of who would he rather fight. Oh god.
He knows Bree can turn into a bear.
I think it might be more beneficial for Bree to turn into anything else because of the extra HP pool. However, that's neither here nor there.
I think he's going to make a split-second decision, and he's going to realize that Bree is the more pressing threat because she's the one that heated his armor. So he picks up his sword and charges in at Bree. So now I need to figure out if he actually... Okay.
I don't know, because it's like creature in content, but I have to roll again to do damage.
Hold on.
I don't know if it counts. It's like it's hot, but it's not like damage hot, unless I.
So wait. Let me look at the wording of it. So
yeah.
Any creature. No, but so it says any creature in physical. Here's the important part. The wording is any creature in physical contact with the object takes the damage when you cast the spell. Is the key part. That damage happens when you cast it, and then subsequently on subsequent turns, it happens again. When you use your bonus action, it causes the damage. If he picks it up in the meanwhile between turns, it doesn't do any extra damage.
It's a little spicy. It gives him the disadvantage.
Yeah,
but...
it does get the disadvantage, but he already had that from the armor, so like he doesn't care. Basically, he's basically going all in on this. So he picks up the object and runs in. He picks up the sword and runs in at Bree. And he looks at Bree and he says, oh God, what was he going to say? You could tell that his kind of cold and calculating stare is now replaced by just rage. And he looks at Bree and he says, after I kill you, I'll eat your rats. And he's like, and I don't even like rats. And then he just goes, just smashes down at Bree. With a 33, assuming that hits. No, I wonder. Okay, 32 damage to Bree from the first one. Second one comes in with a 26. 36 damage. Is Bree still up from that? Barely, right?
Yeah, I'm still up by 2.
By 2 HP. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And now he has the third one.
Does
And he missed
he
it!
not have to spend an action to pick up his sword?
No, it's an object interaction. No, yeah. But yeah, he misses the third swing. He's so confident that he's already looking for his next target, looking back to see where Helios is, and Bree kind of goes, like dives out of the way, and bam, he misses. Bree is barely alive. Meanwhile, the rats are over here on this table, like covering their eyes because they don't want to see. Alright, that's his turn. The Frost Giant is gonna go. The Frost Giant just turns and says, "Traitor, there is a place in hell for you." And he starts smashing at Riley. Let's see if Big Riley Sr. lives. It's 2 hits on Big Riley. He's not wearing any armor. Big Riley's already visibly wounded from these 2 hits. And Big Riley was like he looks over at Helios and he's like, I could take him.
Oh no. You got this.
That brings us to the other ogre's dead. Arna's turn. Arna now needs to win against Adau to stop the castle from falling. And he's going to try. Right now, it's 1 step in Adau's favor. Arna's trying to bring it back to neutral.
You will try.
Yep. Oh my god, you keep rolling so high! What the fuck? He's a +7, and you...
I don't know why, I don't know.
I mean, it's only a difference of 3, I guess, but still.
He has the high ground.
He tries, and the castle still just go... And at this point, Adau, you realize that you're going to hit the ground with a lot of momentum. But you also realize that, like, it's kind of too late to slow it down by that much. That's Arna's turn. It's your turn now. What do you want to try to do?
So via my connection with this crystal, do I know like how much time I have before we hit the ground? Like innately? It
will happen at the end of next round. So not this round, because this round's about over. It'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen once it hits Helios's next turn. Sorry, 2 turns from now for Helios, right? So like Helios is going to have a turn in a just a second, and then the next turn after that is when it's going to hit the ground.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I open the door and Get slowed, morons. Centered here, which I believe, depending on, because of the weirdness of D&D physics, I can get a square this big or one this big. But I want just, you know,
It would be that way, yeah.
Yeah, I want both of them.
Okay,
These two.
absolutely, you can do that. And yeah, they need to. Okay, it's a wisdom saving throw, wisdom saving
Huh?
throw.
Can you have one of those on Twitch?
The frost giant is slowed, and god damn it, Gorn is also slowed. Fuck.
Slow down, buddy.
Oh, okay, that's not
It's a
good.
speed limit.
Okay, and then, oh, wait a minute. So the rule for leveled spells, because I'm hasted and get 2 actions instead of using my bonus action, does that count? Or can I still only use a cantrip?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't change that rule. So you still can't do another leveled spell.
Okay.
You could do like 2 spells, but the other one has to be a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. I'm gonna run out here and I'm gonna hit him with my mace.
Okay, sounds good. He's got a penalty to AC.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he had a 28 to begin with, so...
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we forgot to do the con saves for Bree, which we should do because it might matter in a second. We don't need to do them right away, but sorry. The mace on the frost giant is a hit, absolutely.
Bam!
Okay, nice.
That's kind of shit. I rolled a 1.
Either way, frost giant is visibly wounded. That
Yes.
puts him below the half mark.
Oh, yeah, he's slowed. He can't take reactions, so I'm gonna run back inside.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, he can't take reactions. Here's what I'm going to say. When Britsha gets back in a moment, we have... Okay, I need to know if he still has his armor heated.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to determine... I'm going to say he's about to use a legendary action. Here's what I'm going to say, though. Is that because he's slowed, instead of 3, he's only going to get 1. Because, yeah, slow doesn't specify anything for legendary actions. It just... but it still, like, halves your capabilities, roughly, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that instead of 3 legendary actions, he gets a single one but until he's rid of slow. So, Britsha, if you want to roll 2 con saving throws to see if you kept up concentration on your heat metal. The DC would be... What would it be? Pretty high. 16 and 18. First one is 16. No, you can't do it like that. Okay, so heat metal goes away on his armor. However, this determines what he's going to do, because what this means is his sword is still heated, right? And if it gets to Helios' turn again, Helios could just heat it again. Gorm doesn't want this to happen. So he's going to use his single legendary action to turn, see where Helios is, and he grabs his sword like a spear by the blade, that goes, boom, and flings this 15-foot sword like a spear at Helios.
Through the frost giant? Giant thing in the...
I'll say that it is. You know what? I'm gonna say it as a penalty though. Like he's gonna try to do it over its head, like arc it over.
Yeah.
But because he's so big, I'll give you that. It will be a not only a -2, but a -5 to his attack, which is the equivalent of 3/4 cover. There's 3 types of cover in D&D. There's half cover, which is +2 to your AC. 3/4 cover is +5, and then
I'm also short.
full cover is just like you can't be hit at all. So,
Yeah.
so it's a -5 to his roll, and he has disadvantage from 3 different sources. For one, he's doing a ranged attack while he's next to an enemy. He's also still using a heated weapon, and maybe it's just those 2. Either way, and range. You're definitely out of range of what would be considered normal for a thrown weapon with this.
And he's slow.
Yeah, and he's slow.
Oh
Although
my
I don't think
God.
slow affects attacks though. But yeah, either way, he
So
is
those
just.
are reasoning.
He's gonna go just with all his strength. Disadvantage -5 to his result, but he still has an insane bonus. Let's see if he can hit you.
Guess That's what happens. 20, 30, and 26.
It's a 21.
Yeah.
That's a 15 to... Can I catch it?
Do you have shield?
I do have shield.
Would that? What is your AC normally?
I would bring it up to 20.
Oh, that wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah.
wouldn't matter.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't remember
Oh,
what your
no.
AC was. So okay. So yeah, you're just gonna take a hit. Unfortunately, there's a good thing is there is no way that it will kill you. I don't think, unless it rolls insanely high. No. 27 damage to Helios as the sword goes and basically impales Helios like a spear.
Ouchie.
Yeah, but the sword is next to you now. He doesn't have his sword now, so that's the good news. But I do need you to make a con check about the sword's heated status.
You might want to just drop it. Honestly,
It is no
it's
well.
still heated.
It gets dropped anyway, so
You're
yeah.
in contact with it.
Yeah, it is no longer heated. As you basically like
I
pull
can
it out
use
of
it.
you. Yeah.
What is this called, technically?
What?
Like, what is the sword? It's a great sword?
Yeah, it's like a ultra great sword though. Yeah.
Okay, so a long sword would not count for proficiency?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
but I
they're
can
different
use
weapons.
it, just not
Pretty
proficient,
long
right?
You can
Sword.
try to use it, but it's very
That'd be funny.
it's very
That'd be
heavy.
It's larger than you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
And then- Yeah. Next up is that was the legendary action after Adau's turn. Next up is Riley the ogre, Riley Senior, who has been hurt but still is trucking on. He gets another hit on the Frost Giant for 18 damage. That's actually pretty good. The Frost Giant and him are both like panting with blood gushing from their wounds. And now, before we get to Helios at the top of initiative, let's take a quick little break. So
Phrasing!
we'll
Phrasing!
we'll come back in a moment. We'll come back in a moment and yep, see everyone in a second. Okay, we are back. Welcome.
Let the record show that I jokingly tried the row acrobatics to catch the spear and said, what if I do it 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
And I got a 30, a 30, and a 31.
It's pretty good, but not good enough, unfortunately. The DC was 20. It was the 32.
It was, yeah. It was 57. But like, what the fuck is this?
I think the highest I've
Only
ever
the joke
had.
rolls.
The highest I've ever had a player roll was, I think, a bard in a couple campaigns ago. With the other group. One of the players rolled like a 45 performance roll as a bard.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I was like, literally, people's brains are gonna ooze out of their heads because of the performance. But anyway, so
35.
I see 4K for the first time.
8K.
So,
So I've been stabbed.
yeah, you were stabbed, you were impaled, but you are alive.
Stabbed is a, you know, that's one of the words you could use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I? So I'm not proficient in using this, but how proficient am I at also throwing it?
Let's just the mechanics of this. This is like a 150-pound weapon.
Okay. Damn.
You would have to make a strength check just to like pick it up, let alone throw it as a weapon.
Is that an action?
I would say you could try. You could try to pick it up. You can try to pick it up and throw it as one full action, but if you fail, you might end up straining your back.
I don't have like much I can do. How about the Frost Giant? Is he wearing any metal armor?
No, he's like, you can kind of see on the token, it's like leather scraps.
Okay, what's he holding?
He's holding a great axe.
Oh yeah, he does have a great axe.
That's That's probably made of like wood and like,
It's made of metal at
metal
the...
tip. Yeah.
I would say it's metal enough at the hilt, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Shit. Alright.
I don't have much else I can do other than attempting to throw this.
Alright, no, that's fine.
We'll
So,
do that at normal level.
okay. He takes only 3 damage, but he still needs to make the check to see if he drops it or not. Constitution. He drops it. His great axe is now on the ground. It clatters next to
Great.
the sword. Well, not really,
Okay,
but...
worth it, actually.
Here, let me find the axe token.
I mean, I'm not picking this thing up. We can probably use the same token.
Here we go. There's this great axe. Alright.
It's so wide.
Yeah.
Is that all you do, Helios?
Yeah.
Okay. Bree? You are almost dead, Bree. And there's an angry giant next to you. Who's about to...
Who cannot react? Who can't react?
He
He's
can't
slow.
react, that's true.
Oh yeah, he's slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does
Well,
he need to
he's
roll to see
slowed.
if that... Oh, no, wait, he hasn't gone yet. That was his legendary action. Yeah, no, he hasn't had a turn yet. He's coming up. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, poetry.
Yeah. What is Bree gonna do here? Britsha?
What?
Oh.
I'm just
You're
thinking.
good.
What? If someone's paralyzed, what does that mean?
Paralysis is a pretty strong status effect. Let me...
Average breed.
Pretty strong condition. Let me see. It means that they are incapacitated, and they can't... Let's see. Sorry. It means they automatically fail strength and dex throws. Attacks against them have advantage. Any attack that hits them is a critical hit if you're within 5 feet, and they can't take actions or reactions.
Right.
It's pretty good.
So let's use hold person.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, it basically just makes them completely immobile, and then you just can, like, slash at them, and... Yeah. Okay, so, you are gonna do this. Yeah, your concentration was already dropped anyway, so it doesn't break anything. And you're just gonna go, like... And just try to hold... Okay, now this is tricky. Okay, I'm gonna be lenient. Technically, it probably shouldn't work, because it only is specifically humanoids. There's a separate spell called Hold Monster, which is anything that isn't a humanoid. But, here's what I'll say. This is something that is, like, not even... Your characters don't know this in person. But these guys are basically, like, half-giants. They're basically genetic experiments. And the other half of their DNA is human. So...
Like his legs.
I'm going to say that he will have... I'm going to say that it does have a chance to affect him, but he has advantage on it. Because his giant blood makes him resistant to it, but he is still affectable. I don't know, does that seem fair to you? Or, like, I would say... If
It affects half of him.
I would say if you want to change your mind, you can, knowing that.
You can
I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Okay. He doesn't have a great wisdom score. You know, advantage might help, but he only has a +2 to wisdom that you've seen. You've seen him a few times now. So I think statistically, he's still about even in terms of chance to fail or succeed.
Is he still able to, like, hit me if I'm like a worm?
He
Would you
can't
hit
hit
me
you
if I
because he
was-
has no
would-
reaction.
Would he still
Well-
hit me if I was a worm?
But like when it's his turn, yeah, he can still hit you. Yeah,
What if I'm, like, really tiny, like an ant?
he
And I
might.
crawl
It might
underneath the
take him a
table.
second to see where you are, but
He has 6 seconds to find you. And he'll step on you. And
yeah, he would probably have to.
he can just
Okay,
move and step
here's
on
what I
you.
would say is that if you go into ant form, then you can make a stealth check, and then he'll have to find you.
Can I crawl up him if I'm an ant?
Into a
If you have a good enough,
And then turn into a werebear.
if you have a good enough stealth roll, then I would accept that.
Well, crawling into him.
No, crawling up him.
Okay.
That's your next turn.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. When we climb into it.
Well, like I said, you can still do hold person. It's just that it's not gonna be as guaranteed or as likely to succeed.
I think I have to risk it.
What, the ant into the anus or?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna hold person.
Okay. And yeah.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where this spell is meant for humans, or humanoids, like humans, elves, dwarves, right? But because he is these greater giants, as they're called, you guys don't even necessarily know this in character, but they were created by giant mages and scientists, essentially, like hundreds of years ago, by fusing human DNA with giants. And because of that, he is susceptible to stuff like this that affects humanoids. Just not as much. So he has advantage on this. Wisdom saving throw. He barely succeeds. Unless he had your mother, but I don't think he did.
That worked off on his next turn, so it's definitely gone by now.
Here's what I will say, though,
that's like a one-turn
Britsha. Since this wasn't his legendary resistance, this is just an advantage from innate strengths or whatever, I would let you use your inspiration here.
Uh-huh.
And the way that would work is that it would force a new roll, just one normal roll, no advantage, and he would have to go with that.
I'm gonna try it then.
Okay, let's see. And he fails. So yeah,
Nice.
Using your advantage or inspiration. Goddamn, I can't think of the right word. Using your inspiration, you you basically just like push through it. Go like, "Ugh!" Like you see him resisting. He's pushing towards you, like literally physically walking, taking a step, and then you just go like push past his mental defenses, and he goes, and he just gets held in place. And now he literally like can't do anything. He's got a -2 to his AC. Any attacks on him are with advantage. If you're next to him, you get a crit automatically, and a bunch of other things. He is very vulnerable right now.
Does that mean I can also like break away from him without being hit?
Yeah, he can't do
Okay.
shit. Mm-hmm.
There actually isn't really anywhere to go though, so maybe I will just stay here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Sounds good. What do you
I'm
guys...
here in case someone wants to like flank with me.
Okay, yeah. Alright. What are you guys going to do for your
I mean,
ally?
he can't chase you. You might just want to like get away from him.
Yeah, but he can't take actions anyways as long as he's held. So
I only have 2 HP, I don't want to run past the frost giant.
yeah.
Fair.
Alright. What?
Yeah, but I mean, you could go like up into the corner, away from Gorm, but also Rothschild.
You can still, well, when he breaks out, he'll get me. I'll just stay here, it's fine.
Okay. What ally do you guys want to use this turn?
We ratted last turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they failed, unfortunately.
Does it mean we get to do it again or no?
I would say they can go again since they failed.
Oh, we can do that. I mean, it's objectively more powerful than a fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you would do it on the
Really
Frost
funny.
Giant.
Yeah.
Since Gorm is already paralyzed. Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Alright, yeah, the rats can go scurry over, and they're gonna go help with the other giant, and... Yeah, he literally can't succeed, the Frost Giant, so he's literally just guaranteed to lose his turn. As he goes like, "Ugh!" like the rats are scurrying around his feet, biting his ankles. Okay. Talvo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go pick up that arrow I missed earlier.
Okay. And I think you still had another one as well, right? So you have 2 now? Because you shot one that hit. and
I
then
shot
I
one,
think
missed
you
one.
missed, and then you haven't used the third one either. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So
well,
you still.
the third one's not a plus. This one's a plus.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. This is +2 and poison. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we were gonna shoot it at Frost Giant because he's all I can see.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny too because you probably with the height difference you have to like climb up the wall, but that's no problem for you. You just like sideways on the wall, like.
Oh yeah. With the rest of my movement, I'm gonna be standing on the ceiling
Yeah.
because we're gonna hit the ground next turn before my next turn. So I'm not gonna be on the ground. I'm gonna be
That's sorry.
maybe
Yeah.
I'll slip out of my boots or something. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, you're on the ceiling and you're doing like a Rainbow Six Siege upside down grapple shot. Go ahead and
Yeah.
take your shot. Oh, you did. There you go. Yeah, it's a hit. He doesn't have much armor. Okay. That's not enough on its own, but a poison.
Yes.
He succeeds,
Is
but he still takes half, and I think it's gonna be enough.
D6.
He does have a lot of HP after the hit, so let's see. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that he's way dead. As it hits him, like the arrow hits, and he's going to like punch Big Riley Senior in the face, and then the poison takes effect. He's like, and he just falls, just instantly dead once it hits a bloodstream. Frost Giant is down.
Let's go.
And Talvo, knowing that the castle's about to hit the ground, is like, oh shit! Runs up the wall onto the ceiling.
I was wondering if we should brace.
Yeah, I did say we should
how-
raise.
To kind of like Spider-Man press
Like, this
against
is-
it and trying to hide and
Yeah. Alright. It is, meanwhile, Gorb's turn. He can't do shit. He's paralyzed, and he is slowed. And now, at the end of his turn, he can try to break out of it. With a wisdom saving throw. But he doesn't. He's still paralyzed. So you're going to get at least one more full turn. Frostgiant's dead. Arna, at this point, Adau, you can tell Arna has realized it's hopeless. The castle just has too much momentum. So he doesn't even try to like wrestle back control. He just actually you feel him sever the connection on his end. So he's like either bracing for impact or doing something else. You're not sure, but he is no longer on the other end, not with the main crystal.
Okay.
That brings us to you, Adau. You and Big Riley are the last ones before the castle's going to crash.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the crystal away. I'm gonna use my crazy movement to just run over here.
Yep, the haste movement. You don't
from
move him,
haste.
so you, yeah.
Yeah. Then, so he's okay. He's slowed. Is that all he is? He's no
He's
other
paralyzed.
conditions? Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh
You-
boy.
he's you're insta-critting. You're insta-critting right now. Yeah.
Yes, any hit that
Bam,
hits
bam.
is a.
And
Well, so
I'm flanking though.
you are flank.
So-
Well, you'd have to be here, but either way, that's fine. You can
Same
be there.
deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you. Those are both hits, and they're both crits, which you need to manually roll the extra dice. But
Yes. So what do I'll just click one and then it's a 1d6 and 1d8.
yeah, the D8 gets doubled too. That's the crazy part too.
So
Okay.
that's 28, and then I do it again.
Mm-hmm. 28 damage from that first attack. And then, yeah, that one is...
And then
Well, can you do the extra
22.
psychic damage 2 times a turn? I thought it was only
Oh
one
no,
time.
it's
Okay.
it's once a turn.
But it's going to be
You're
the 16, though, right? 10 plus 6 extra. So
right. Yes.
okay, so still 16. He's alive, but not by much, you can tell.
Man, it really sucks that the spiritual weapons out here. That's
You could
okay though.
recast it, right?
I
Or no, is it-
you know what? I was literally
Fuck.
as you said that. I was,
Oh, no. Is it? Because it's a bonus action to cast. Yeah.
yeah.
I would say it could also count as flanking too. You can have it like floating above you, and it still gets the. So you're just
I mean,
like
either way, he's got -2 to AC because slow. So it
oh,
would
that's
hit
true. You're right.
regardless.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you're like you're basically just like fuck it. You just dump more magic into it. You're
Yeah.
going all out.
Yeah. So I see how hurt he is.
Yeah.
Right. Knowing this, do I think it's reasonable? Like it's a possibility that if I were to upcast this, I could kill him. like intuitively do I think that could maybe
Roll me an
happen?
insight check. That's exactly the type of check
That's true. And I'm bad.
He's pretty hurt.
He's
That's all I'll
pretty
say.
hurt. I'm a level 5.
Send it.
Did it?
Oh, it's every 2 levels. Okay, hold on. Let me cancel that. Let me level 6
Yeah,
it then.
yeah. No, you would know that, so because that wouldn't do anything, right? So.
Oh, I don't have a level 6 spell slot. I used it on heal.
Oh.
Fuck it. I'll just whatever. I'll just do a base one, and
Okay.
it's 8 force damage.
Okay. He does live through that.
Yeah.
He does live through that, but you can tell he's on death's door fully now. He's very close. And he is staggering, or he's trying to stagger up, but he's so paralyzed. He's he's just getting absolutely destroyed here. And you can see just the rage burning in his eyes. Big
That sucks.
Riley. Big Riley.
About it.
Big Riley probably sees Helios starting to brace Talvo up against the ceiling. He's like, "What are you guys doing?"
Oh, hug the floor, Riley.
He's
Sir.
Oh, okay. And he just drops to the ground. He's a good soldier. He follows orders. And he drops to the ground. And at this point, the castle will collide with the ground as it goes boom. And if you were to be outside of the castle, right, the camera flashes away to Shot, who's on the edge of, the Shot is on the edge of the ramparts of your guys' castle that is moving in as this is happening, getting closer with the Boarmen's squads getting ready to drop off onto this castle. But Shot, the camera pans away to Shot here, showing his perspective as he looks and shakes it, and he's like, "This is not going to be good." And then, bam! Right, there's literally a shockwave, dust and rock gets sent flying. Huge chunks of rock get sent flying. Parts of the castle you're on, the big castle, literally start snapping off. One of the towers, the watchtowers of the big castle, just crumbles and collapses from the impact. It must have been, a little bit faulty already, but it just collapses. And you guys are just flung around. I need you all to make me dexterity saving throws. Actually, would it make sense to be dex or strength? We're gonna say dex.
You could make an argument for both.
Yeah, we'll say dex.
Makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get
Can
any
I
sort of
use an
advantage
action?
for being
That's
flung
my
through the
turn?
ceiling?
Or has... Sorry.
For Talvo, I could see it being strength.
Talvo, you get a +2.
Hang on to the
roll.
bricks.
I'll say you get a +2 to whatever you get. And Helios, what did you say?
Well,
Combat RB right now. Can I use something as a spell or no?
Unless if it's a reaction.
No.
No. Yeah.
Levitate is not a reaction. So.
Oh, but
well.
yeah, I see what you're saying though with levitate.
If it's not a reaction, then
I'll let you I'll let you roll Arcana. Okay, I'll say that you can use levitate, and you don't actually have to cast the spell or anything. You should take the spell slot away. But what I'm going to say, Helios, is it will give you advantage on this. Is the effect it'll have. So you already rolled a 15. Just roll one more and see. We'll take the higher. Okay, 15.
And that was from the instrument. So how would that?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it just means that it doesn't take a spell slot. It's just as normal. It's just you can only use it once a day for each spell on there. So it's your one use of levitate for the day.
Darn.
And yeah, the DC was 15 though, Helios. So you're actually fine. You're fine. And the way this is gonna work is that you are gonna take no damage if you roll a 15 or higher. So TSM and Helios both are fine. However, Adau and Bree, you're both gonna take a little bit of damage. Nothing
like the way
too
you said a little
crazy,
bit.
actually.
So more than 2 HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
However, hold on. Gorm also... Wait, that's the Frost Stride. Shit, hold on. Wrong one.
Oh yeah. What
Okay,
is
he succeeds. He succeeds.
He must have disadvantage.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't have
shit!
disadvantage.
Oh, he
yeah, 'cause
automatically
paralyzed-
fails!
And
He automatically fails. You're right. Paralyzed,
Oh,
the creature
shit.
automatically fails strength and dex saving
That was good
throws.
timing.
God damn it. So you're right. He doesn't get a roll. He's like held in place. His eyes, Bree, your eyes and his lock as the castle, like the split second when the castle hits the ground. Right before that, your eyes lock, Bree, and you both realize how fucked you are. Like, Bree's like, oh shit, I'm not ready to brace for this. And you see in his eyes, he literally can't brace for this. And so, bam, all of a sudden, you guys just are smacked against the ground. Bree, you are going to go down. You are unconscious. But Gorm, he has a lot more weight. And the momentum from him hitting the ground, he goes, whoosh, and you hear his skull cracking as he hits the ground. And he is dead.
I would say that
next to you.
Bree's limp body was a body slam.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rats are freaking out once again because this flung the tablecloth off of Bree, so they real quick run back over and cover up again. They're like, ah! But the Bree is knocked out by the impact here, and the dust will settle. But I think we're going to continue next time with this. This will be the end of this combat, though, because you killed everyone here. So, you made it through this combat, at least. And, unless none of you have healing magics, Bree should be able to survive, Actually, I would say, does Bree have any healing potions on her?
Yeah, what cracks open?
I think Bree has like
healing
15
potions.
healing potions. Bree has like so many.
Yeah.
I have 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, what we can say is...
Every time we deal up healing, I'm always like, give her one.
What we'll say is that as the kind of like dust is settling and you guys are coughing as there's literally dust and chunks of rock in the air, like you got cough and start getting up, Adau, the first thing you think of in the aftermath of this, which we'll fully describe next time, is that you kind of use your mace to stand up. You look over at Bree, and luckily you see the rats are over there, and one of them held a vial of potion, and the other one went, and then they pour it down Bree's throat to make sure that she survives. So the rats
I
make
like
sure.
the idea that I don't even think Bree has a bag of holding. So what if all of her potions just shattered?
Yeah.
No, they're fiberglass.
She's just stewed in healing
Yeah, it looks like
potions and
it looks like
whatever
blood, but it's actually
floating off the
yeah.
ground.
But no, the rats will pop a potion into her throat, and you guys are all alive. But next
Can
time
the rats
we'll
roll
see.
a check to make sure they know how to do that?
No, it's good. They
Can the rats roll a check to walk over to Bree's mouth?
Just like
Well, yeah.
cracking on her head.
so.
How much
Yeah.
health do I get though?
Oh yeah. Let me roll it.
What kind of potion did you have?
They would just use one of the small
It's just a normal
ones.
potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get 7 HP back. And yeah, next time
Okay,
we'll
cool.
see. Well, you don't know where Arna is, but Gorm the Giant, the leader of the Greater Giants, as they call
Herbuck's not
themselves,
gonna be happy that we
Is kill.
is
but
dead.
He's at least a kill. Yeah.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
So
And I
let's see.
think that will do it for us tonight. Yeah. Any of you guys streaming after this? I probably gonna take
Probably
a
not.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to do Monster Hunter though, Helios, I could play some. So.
Maybe
Either way,
not.
we'll figure that out. But
Maybe.
yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I should be good next couple weeks. The only thing would be like during our spring break, but that's not for a little bit. So that's the start of May, but or sorry,
February,
start
Jesus
of
Christ.
March, not May. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was fun though. Anything else going on, or are we good to go?
Make sure to rate 5 stars, like, subscribe. hit the bell.
Exactly. Ring the bell.
Subscribe
yeah.
to twitch.tv/HeliosWX.
Yeah.
And follow us on MySpace at Poetry Stud Gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the X.com link.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid up Comment Bagel. She is doing some Binding of Isaac,
Bagel.
so I know Lai will enjoy that.
Incoming
And-
line, let's go in the chat.
Yeah, can we get a let's go? Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.
Ah, damn. Do you?